gentlemen, welcome back to the ESFL Analyst Desk for ESFL 126, Izzy versus DanielTheFreeman. Joining me on the desk today is Boiler and Suave. Jamie, gentlemen, how are we doing?
Doing great, Bane. Another awesome event, another great weekend of ESFL, man. I'm stoked.
Yeah, good to be here. First time on the analyst desk, so I look forward to it. And what a good card to be looking at here.
Hopefully first of many, Jamie. But before we get into today's card, we want to take a bit of a retrospective look at the last month of ESFL events. Of course, we've had ESFL 124. We've had ESFL 123 as well that have been contested on the channel. 124 was IzzyEz versus Bang Bang in the main event. Co-main Death Punch versus the short notice Swiss Liebacks. I mean, Boiler, this was a great card through and through.
Definitely. I went back and watched Swiss versus Death Punch, and it was a nail biter. I just put myself in the position of Swiss. And he got taken down a couple times and got put into a couple really bad positions in a sub that was so close to being finished. But Swiss survived, just like Romero said a week or two before. No, never mind. It was at the analyst desk just on that day. Romero said Swiss is a different level. And he's going to take over Death Punch, and that's what happened. A lot of awesome, fun fights. Besides that, though, IzzyEz, of course, continuing his streak. Return of Ed Parker. Everyone was stoked to see that. And a few others. I mean, DanielTheFreeman going to 2-0 and getting a shot in today's main event. Another great, fun one.
In emphatic fashion, too. Dan Freeman's rise through the ESFL has been one to watch. I mean, he had the finish over Samurai Robbins, and then he had, and that was a 15-minute domination. I mean, Dan Freeman uncorked a lot of the tools in the toolbox with the wrestling, the grappling pedigree that we don't normally see out of creative fighters, but used it to in beautiful ways against Leon Edwards, who is an incredibly talented kickboxer in the game, and then got the finish at the end. That's following, of course, the second round finish in his Season 3 opener. 2-0, number 2 overall. I mean, Dan Freeman, this is a big fight for him, but ESFL 125, there was a couple large fights on that one. IzzyEz versus Stagnator, and then Gamp versus the Kingsman, KM Intro. Blake Tyler, was also on that one. CIA Webcam versus EK Trixie was a phenomenal fight. What'd you make of this one, Boiler?
God ate my pig. We talked all about this. We love the name. We wanted to see if he was for real. Well, he was. First round, ground and pound knockout. And I also rewatched that fight, and his combination was perfect with Usman on top. So it's just, mixed up the straights and the round strikes perfectly, and a true ground and pound in the first round. Legit. You don't see much of that. So that was a pretty dominant performance for sure. Return of Blake Tyler versus Slick was a lot of fun. And just the camp rivalries are really starting to heat up on Xbox. I know Jamie can probably talk a little bit about some of that, but that was a very fun event last week as well.
Yeah, that was definitely some good fun on there. It was good to see all my campmates, the likes of Blake, the return of Blake, obviously, former champ coming back from last season. God ain't my pig, who, good name, but definitely he's primarily a grappler, but over the last few, weeks and months, he's definitely been able to improve his striking. So I'm hoping that we can see that maybe if, he's able to get that title shot versus IF, that should be really good. I mean, Fad, obviously coming up short, but what a great performance, and even better by Zaf to be able to get that knockout, off one drop was beautiful performance. The counter on the MS, to be able to counter like that, it takes a lot of skill. So that was just very impressive. And to go back to that point on the DanielTheFreeman, many may not know, but his actual first fight was against Kamapulya, and Kamapulya was a heavy favorite because Kamapulya was the #1 ranked player in the world on PS4 last season, which is an amazing feat in itself. So for DanielTheFreeman to come out there against a Leon Edwards with a created fighter and be able to dominate him in the way he did was, as impressive as it could be.
One other person to mention, of course, tucked away on the prelims down there is Tadpole, formerly a part of the Kingsman. We're talking about camps. It's interesting to me to see the storylines that get laid when these players depart different camps, move to other camps. There is a little bit of bad blood sometimes that does occur, but now part of the Flow State Kings. Tadpole doing some good work in this season. But moving onwards and upwards, if you want to watch any of these events back, all you have to do is go to the YouTube. That's where we keep all of the videos on demand, as they say, the ESFL's own Fight Pass. And if you want to get more integrated, we've got the Twitter, we've got the Instagram, and we've got the Discord as well. Links are in the Twitch. Hopefully someone can bring those up during this. Now, one thing we do have to mention, Boiler, is tomorrow's event. This is going to be an interesting one for the ESFL to tackle. This is the Esports Fight League. That means we've got to go through it all, and we're heading to boxing, Boiler.
I cut my teeth in the Fight Night realm back in Fight Night 4 specifically. So first off, I find it extremely awesome, but kind of weird that 10 plus years later, Fight Night's community is still kicking butt. That's just because we haven't seen a boxing game since then. So really fun and looking forward to be able to bring another FNC card to the ESFL. And I believe we're going to be bringing more to the future now. Suave Jamie on the main event. I'm really looking forward to that. Mr. Suave Jamie, what do you got to say about that? Have you been training? You got any thoughts on making the switch from UFC to Fight Night?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it should be good fun. And to be honest, if I'm gonna do it, which I am, I mean, there's no better player to come out against and do it than probably the most notorious Fight Night champion player in the world, in Malky Pablo. It should be a really good one. I've definitely been training. I wasn't the most experienced in Fight Night, but I've definitely been able to get help off the likes of Creasy Psychotic
Okay.
Slot, who's known in the UFC community as, one of the better Fight Night boxers. I'll definitely be getting help off somebody on the undercard as well in Spider, who'll be fighting Proxys, so that'll be a really good one. But yeah, I've definitely improved a lot, and should be good fun.
Jamie, have you communicated with Malky Pablo in the lead up to this? Has there been any interaction between you two? Anything behind the scenes that's going on? Has he thrown some shade? Of course, you coming over from the UFC realm, or has it been mostly amicable interactions?
Yeah, no, it's all been in good spirits. I mean, we even had we've been definitely DMing on Twitter a lot, sorting out the settings, the rules and stuff like that. But we even jumped on UFC, and that was some good fun. Obviously, him coming into my realm for a small period of time, and then we got to see his skills and Fight Night as well. But yeah, I mean, it's all been good fun. He knows, he's the king at that game, but I'm definitely gonna have to come in there and prove that I'm definitely one of the best at no matter what fighting game it is. I'll definitely be there, and you can't count me out, is all I can say.
There you go. Hey, I got a real quick question for you. Since I've played both, but to be honest, haven't played Fight Night for literally 10 years. I played the heck out of it before, but just from a boxing standpoint, because of course there's differences in takedowns and submissions and all the clinch, all that stuff. But for boxing only, what's one thing that's very similar between Fight Night and UFC 4? And what's one thing that's completely different when you're throwing hands?
I mean, you could definitely say, I mean, in terms of the two games, the inputs are quite similar. But there are some differences. Obviously, there's a power button on Fight Night, but as well as that, the hooks are with A and B, or X and stuff on PS. But definitely that would be a similar in terms of the button input. So I wasn't too far behind. You can also use the stick, which is another difference. But I've opted definitely to just I've definitely just opted to stick with the buttons just because I'm a lot more familiar with them. But the biggest difference would probably be, I mean, there's probably more differences than similarities, but there's definitely some. I would have to say the stamina, the block is also a really new one for me. I had to learn that quite quickly, and the damage system. I mean, the systems are just a lot different in terms of the block. There's the pump block, so you have to kind of keep refreshing that block, otherwise punches will slip through. Where on the UFC game, it's kind of like a health. You have a bit of health for your block, so and if it gets punched, it'll go down temporarily. But if you take it down and put it back up, it'll still be at that same health.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas though you can refresh the block on Fight Night, and with the stamina as well, you can definitely throw a lot more punches. I mean, it's a 12 rounds compared to what could be 5 or 3 as well. So you definitely have to kind of pace yourself for those 12 rounds, where you can kind of give it your all. If you're using somebody like Max in a 3-rounder, you have to be more wary because you definitely don't want to get caught, and the counters on that game are very lethal as well with the pullback straight and stuff.
Now, talking about, right, getting comfortable with the differences in the gameplay of Fight Night Champion, not giving your game away, of course, but what is your approach? Can you give us any sort of strategy that you're going to utilize against such a player in Malky Pablo?
I mean, it'll be tough. I'm definitely gonna have to go in there and feel him out because I haven't been, playing too many elite players like on Fight Night. I've definitely been playing really good players with the likes of Creasy, my friend Chris, and I will be playing Spider later on, who's definitely notoriously known for his boxing skills in the Fight Night realm. But I think I'm going out there and I'm definitely not gonna roll over. I'm gonna be making it. I'm gonna be making it a dogfight. I think I'm going out there to put it. I mean, I'm not expected to win by a lot, but to me, I'm never one to just, go out there and hand them over the win. I'm definitely going to be going for the shock and the upset. I mean, how amazing would it be, someone going
Yeah.
over from
You
the
always got a
UFC to
puncher's
UFC.
chance. That's the reason
That's
they
it.
come up
I
with that
mean,
name, right?
yeah, we were only talking about that. Another thing, little DMs where he was wanting to, obviously it's good fun, but he seemed, take a chance that he wanted to negate. But I said, no, let's go good fighters. I gotta have that puncher's chance there. I'm not giving you every chance. He was trying to remove it. So I had to tell him no on that front.
And of course, you can't talk about the Fight Night Champion card on October 3rd without mentioning the other people. We got Pryaxis versus the aforementioned
Yeah.
Spider. You got Dark Sniper taking on Red Baron, Coach Anthony, Fight Night's finest. I mean, these are some big players in this community. Love the intersection that we're having, Boiler, and the potential for more events down the line once ESBC drops. I think that there's so much
Yeah.
potential with these communities colliding.
For sure. No, that's the that's the beacon on the hill. Everyone's talking about ESBC. It's taken longer to come out than expected, but they've signed so many legit fighters, and it seems like they're putting so many resources into it. So I got a feeling above my pay grade, the ESFL is looking at ESBC as a potential move. And I think this fight night is a good way to prep for that and bring the communities together. Like you said, I mean, I love both games. So I think a lot of other people do too.
Talking about things that I love, Boiler. I love this upcoming card, ESFL 126. Later today is one for the ages. A #1 contender bout between Izzy and Dan Freeman. Again, undefeated on both sides. Somebody's O has to go. But the other fights on the card, Boiler, also worth mentioning. You've got people like Sambo War. You got Death Punch. You got Pursue returning against another new fighter in the Bulgarian Mother effer, as they say, Stoyan. These are phenomenal matchups all around.
There's a ton of great fights, and it's still early in the season, so some of the stalwarts are 0-0 in the season, so they can be found in the prelim or early in the main card. I'm looking at Word Life and Death Punch as being not a sleeper by any means, but potentially fight of the night if Word Life can watch out for that early submission. I think he can make it a real scrap, a really fun fight. But focusing mostly on the main and co-main, that co-main is legit. Obviously, Spill was a finalist in the grand finale of the UFC Esports League this summer as a number 11 seed out of 16, made it to the finals, lost to Death Punch, of course. And Mr. Bang Bang coming off a title loss to the one and only IzzyEz. That's going to be very fun. See who can get that momentum rolling and maybe get another title shot in the next few weeks type of thing. But that main event, Izzy, I did a little prep. I did a little homework for this, and I was like, oh my gosh, Izzy is 4-1 all time in the ESFL. He's obviously 2-0 this season, but only took one loss. That was to Gavin back at ESFL 100. So Izzy, the hardcores definitely are well aware of how good he is, but the fact that he's kind of, in my opinion, got a little bit under the radar at 4-1 all time. If he can beat DanielTheFreeman, he deserves a title shot against IzzyEz coming up here in a couple weeks or whatnot. So this #1 contender, going to be a lot of fun. Bane, I just can't wait for it. It's coming up real soon. I know that.
Talking about maybe Izzy being overlooked in this one, it's easy to maybe underrate him when you've got somebody who is as streaking as bright as Dan Freeman. I mean, the guy talks it, but he also walks it. I'm hoping he can back it up. I'm a big Dan Freeman guy myself. Other notable inclusion on tonight's card is Morbin Mad Lad. Let's see if he can finally get a W. I think he's 0-5 so far. Always pulling for Morbid to get it done, but he just has to put things together, right? You have the ingredients. You've got the flour. You got the eggs. But if you're not mixing it and putting it in the oven, you can't have a finished product. Jamie, what do you make of ESFL 126. And can I get your thoughts on IzzyEz's dominance over the last several months?
Yeah, man, what a great card. Obviously, the co-main and main are definitely ones to look forward to. But as Boiler was saying, there are definitely some great up and comers and people that may not be, the most notorious, but definitely some really good ones in the prelims. Like Dima, he may be on one, but he did have to step in on short notice against a really good player last week. So you could say he got a little bit unfortunate there. But yeah, I mean, DanielTheFreeman, what a great competitor. He's came out of nowhere, it seems. He didn't have a role. I remember only a few months back, he was applying into the ESFL and saying, he's the best calf player in the world. And people were kind of, scoffing at it and maybe dismissing it. And here we are a few months later, he's fighting for the #1 contender spot against Easy, who was, you could say Ed Parker's little prodigy. He's coming in here with such a great stylistic striking style. I mean, you could compare him to the likes of Ed as well. He definitely has similarities to the likes of Blake and stuff. He has that great off the back. He's back foot fighter, destroy that body and ruin the stamina. And it should be a really good one to see if Daniel can counter it with his, maybe his dominant grappling with his calf. And to touch on ZF's dominance, I mean, it's definitely been impressive to be able to keep up that amount of, to keep up that streak. I definitely done something similar in season 1, but obviously to keep it up over 2 seasons as well is very impressive. And to do it on 2 consoles, him having to switch consoles over, switch from, PS to Xbox to PS, obviously getting adapted every week must be tough as well. And I mean, just really crazy stuff how he's been able to do it. He's doing it in all weight classes as well, which you have to give much respect to. So I mean, there's not too much bad you can say about it. Just I look forward to seeing if he can keep it up, especially with people like the likes of Izzy or Freeman, and then maybe even one of my own, God Ain't My Pig, or even the likes of Blake coming up and trying to fight him. So should be good to see what happens.
The slate is set. ESFL 126 moments away from getting started. IzzyEz going to make it a difficult night potentially for the streaking DanielTheFreeman. Someone's star is going to continue to rise and someone will have to be put out. Boys, before we go, where can the ESFL community find you?
Simply put, Boiler569. Find that on Twitter. Find that on Twitch. And yeah, pretty straightforward right there.
Yeah, and for me, just Suave Jamie on YT. I like to stream a lot, obviously, produce some tutorials and even try and help out the community a lot. Maybe you could be one of these, on the main event in the co-main ESFLs with some of that.
All right.
Now, before we get underway at the Baines MMA Twitter, that's where you can find me. I'll let the boys in the booth take you away. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Already try. Oh, beautiful counter to the takedown. Thank you for joining us tonight.
A disadvantage desire, but then he.
Waiting too much on Trixie. Nice shooting, good turning.
Watching on Twitch, watching on YouTube, watching from around the world tonight. I know the UFC isn't on right now, but guess what? The virtual octagon is here. Well, my friends, welcome back once again. It is Saturday night and the ESFL is back in your life, to coin a phrase from one of our favorite MMA reporters. Welcome, everybody. It is ESFL 126 this evening. The Esports Fight League, the virtual octagon, once again makes a return to your screens. I hope you're ready for a stacked event because we've got a good one for you, okay, to guide you into the UFC tonight and give you your UFC for Esports fix as well. Of course, I'm Bailey, and Alex is fine as well. Good evening. And I have my main man, Mr. Bruce Lee, Rob, as always, with us tonight. We're going to take you through a delightful card full of excellent fights. A champion not here this evening to defend his belt, but we have some contenders in the main event ready to get after it. Rob, how are you this evening, sir? Are you feeling well? Are you good?
I'm feeling very, very good. I've been running around this game called the New World, so I'm energetic and I'm ready to get back into reality, into the ESFL 126 and see these guys go at it. And of course, it's a pleasure to be here with you, Balian, you good-looking son of a gun.
All right, well, thank you very much. You guys are looking at the card right now, though. Izzy versus DanielTheFreeman. is the main event this evening. Zayaf not here to defend his PlayStation belt. He was going to take a 2-week hiatus. He's doing a High School Musical thing, and it's amazing. He's not actually doing a musical, by the way. It's just like, you know, he's in that vein of picking
Zac
between two
Efron.
things, his sport or like, you know, something else. It's all good. Champions, you know, they need to be men of war, Rob, but also men of art as well, wouldn't you say?
Exactly.
There
Well
we go.
balanced.
There you go. Right. So we do have Spill vs Bang Bang in the co-main event. What a banger that is. I mean, that's a great fight. And we've got great fights throughout tonight, guys. It's a 9-fight card, but it is full of top talent, which means we should just move through excellently, Rob. So anything standing out to you tonight, sir, on this card?
Yeah, you know, there's not that many fighters, but it's you know, small but potent. You got Perseus, a fighter that's really skilled on the, you know, headliner for the prelims. I can't wait for that one. And then you got the slick daddy EK Wordlife fighting against the Esports champion Death Punch. Ooh, that's gonna be exciting. And then Spill versus Bang Bang, 2 high-level strikers with a little bit of a different approach in the co-main event. Man, this is going to be a banger.
A banger indeed. Well, the whole card should be a banger, Rob. You know, it's a good night for a fight. You know, we've got UFC later, so let's kick it off. Let's move through it. I mean, the community has been solid in showing up consistently, putting on good, entertaining fights for you guys at home. You hardworking people that need some entertainment on a Saturday night.
Damn right, Bailey.
Yeah, damn right, son. All right, first fight of the night, guys. We're going to go to it. It's Yassim WR taking on Dima here at lightweight. Rob, break it down, man.
All right. Here, for a second, I thought you said D Mart, and I was like, wait a second. But
D-Mart's
Dima.
what?
Yeah, so here we go, guys. Unrated Yassim WR. It's his season 3 debut, and he's, you know, coming in well-rounded with some good stamina management. He loves to work that body, but he's going against a ranked opponent tonight, 19th to be on point. Dima, 0-1, top 5 ranked in primetime. And you know those primetime guys are coming to kill. He's got good fight IQ. He's also very well-rounded, and he's going to come for the body too. Both these guys are going to be looking for those heavy body shots, Balian, and we'll see who they pick right now. Should be a good one to open up this card.
Yeah, they better make it a good one. Otherwise, you know, why else are we here? You know, I expect nothing but excellent, entertaining fights. I want to see people go for it tonight, Rob. You know, people need to leave a statement. They've got to make a name for yourself. You've got to get these people talking about you, buzzing about your name here. This is an opportunity to do it. You know, come out, do something different. An Eddie Alvarez pick, that'll do, Rob. I like that.
That is different. That's something that we've never seen before, is the Eddie Alvarez pick. So this should be exciting. Let's see who Yassim picks. Ooh. That's important.
Actually not a bad like matchup, really, especially because Alvarez can kind of hang with Poirier, right? You have the recovery, the chin, the cardio to take it late and make it a slugfest. You also have power. You got the boxing credentials. You don't have as much dynamism with like the kicks and the leg kicks, but you can still shoot those takedowns. And get on top. You get on top of Dustin Poirier with Eddie. It could be good. I like this fight, Rob. I love this fight right now. Both men 1-0, like you said, Rob. Right? That was right. What is it? 0-0 for Yassim. 0-1 for Dima. That's right. Dima bringing the 19th coming into this. All right, guys, here we go. ESFL 126 is now live on your screens. Kicking it off tonight. First fight of the evening at lightweight. Love it. Dima in the red. Yassim in the blue. Already shoots a beautiful double leg, Rob. Just slid right through that one.
Obviously wants this fight to the ground, but then gets back up. So that's maybe an accidental takedown right there.
I guess he may have loaded up on a body hook or something like that.
Right.
Was definitely going to come into a play in a matchup like this. You know, both guys are going to box on the inside the body. Body shots are going to be there. We already see Yassim loading up on that liver kick, though, off that straight left. So let's see if there's a read from that. Just out of range of the teep as well. I like just the sliding out. Nice straight to the body. Came up with the lead hook as well. That was beautiful work. Yassim trying to get it back. Now eats another straight right to the body. Nice methodical work from Dima so far, but that chopping liver shot, he's got to watch out for that.
He does, and this time it's his opponent that goes for the takedown right into side control with a good denied. Dima, another one, Bailing. This is not looking good for Yassim. He's eating some elbows right here.
Yeah, and I love that he shot a takedown. I mean, he's playing Eddie. Yeah. He's winning on the feet, so why not take it down? If they do get back up, you get back into that winning form. But definitely, you got to mix it up with Eddie. Got some good top control. I don't know what the stat is, but the ground and pound stat's not bad either. As is the submission stat. You got some good chokes. I don't know if he'll take it there, but yeah, Yassim shouldn't have too much here. Poirier, not a bad pick to work off the back with, but still not great either. And that crushing top pressure of Alvarez will definitely help Dima here. Does bump back to half guard there, though, for the second time back to full guard here. Goes for the posture up, though, and instant pass. Yassim giving up a lot of stamina to get back to that position immediately without working through it. Back here to half guard arm triangle. Fake gives him the posture up. Going to be a little methodical. 3-4 punches there. Rob didn't want to overswing.
So far, it seems like Dima is controlling. He knows when to get that flick and then advance that side control position, Bailey. He's got some good top game. He's doing some good damage with these short elbows, and there is a knee on belly posture up and more punches. Oh, these are nice, blood splattering out of the face of
We want to
Yassim.
see some blood. It's Saturday night. Yeah, come on.
Are you entertained? Can you dig it?
Double the up flick there. And the half guard transition, double sprawl fake though, buys him enough time to drain the stamina and the deny from the crucifix there. That'll give us back on an even playing field here.
He
Still
leaking.
in a bad position. 130 left. This time has hit the sprawl, didn't actually fake it, and stops the backside transition. Should have a window here for the get up against the cage. He's gonna take it there. 1:15 on the clock here, Rob.
And that's what he needed to do. Use that cage to get that quicker get up, and now he's got the opportunity to do some damage after being held down for so long there, Balian. But, you know, Yassim hasn't been able to find his home yet on Dima. Dima has some good defense on his back foot. Ooh, that was a sneaky one.
Big
Nice
right
body kick.
hook, though, as an answer from Dima, and yeah, that's the only thing he's landed, Rob. 3 of those liver kicks, and they will do damage, especially with Poirier. You've got some big kick power again.
Oh,
Another
gotta be careful.
The reads, Robert. Nice lead hook right there, catching him on the exit after the kick, and we talked about that pre-fight, actually. We did a little Luke Rockhold discussion, and we discussed that liver shot, just leaving you open for people to step in with the lead hook. We just saw it, Rob.
Yeah, and that's a devastating combo, and that's the first time you've ever called me Robert before.
Of course, Robert. When I mean,
But yeah, great first round. Dima's round, obviously. You see the stats. He was able to get the takedown. He was able to hold him, land some elbows, and then he did get that rock. Dima was the one that rocked. Eddie Alvarez rocked Dustin Poirier right there, right, Bane? I'm not. I called you Bane.
he did. Yes, he did. He cracked him as he threw that body kick. Someone's shouting at MMA on point.
Woo! Here we go. Good fight so far. Let's go. Round number 2. Here you go, Bane.
Yeah, let's see if Yassim can manage distance a little better if he wants to throw the kick. Honestly, every time I see him throw the straight left, I mean, you can kind of guess that kick's coming. Hopefully, Dima can make a read on that as well. He's staying way outside here. You know, he's not even trying to stay in boxing range typically. He's trying to stay way on the outside, trying to counter there. Nice shot, gets the body lock.
Beautiful.
Oh, nice work from Dima. Get back to the top position just as Yassim tries to settle in on the feet. Nope. Gonna hold your hand and deny here. Yeah, we're not seeing Yassim really set any of these escapes up from the bottom here, Rob, right? He's just trying to like power these transitions.
True, and that is getting read by Dima, and that is what you want. But there is a good deny right there by Yassim. And is he actually powering them? Is he holding the
the
R1 button?
He's just
trying to force them.
Force them.
Understandable.
Now he's set up with the left flick down, full guard sweep. This time waits too long though. Doesn't even reset with another fake, so it just lets him just slide straight through the half guard. There's the arm triangle fake. Good solid work from Dima. That's what we like to see. Good methodical pressure. Take half guard, get the control time. Fake the arm triangle, posture up. Yassim did get the full guard, now gets the sweep momentum. What does he do this time? Still does nothing with it, Rob. And then passes again. I'm not sure what the game plan is.
Yeah, he seems to be a little bit floundering here from the bottom, and he's getting all his submissions denied, or excuse me, all his escapes denied. And like you said, Balin, he's not setting any of them up. He's just trying to go for them, and Dima's making those reads. Dima's in control. Dima is on demon time right now.
And even there, he had a full bar of G8 and just did nothing, Rob. You know, he got the deny, got 3 punches off, full bar of GA, did nothing. There he went on no bars of GA and got immediately denied. Now he's going to build up again with 3 strikes, 4. Arm triangle fake will reset the majority of that. Oh, it doesn't actually, but he just goes straight for it. I'm not sure what Yassim's strategy is to work up from the bottom. You know, everyone has their own ways to recover guard to get to where they need to go, but here it's kind of hard to make a read on what Yassim is doing because he's not really pulling the trigger at the optimum time here. Will escape this arm triangle, but he's had nearly 3 minutes of top control now, Rob.
Yeah, Yassim has to figure something out. Maybe calm down, take a deep breath, start to set up these ground transitions to get back to his feet because, man, Dima is controlling Yassim right now, and you know Yassim is not feeling too good right now, bae.
Yeah, it's going to be frustrating, right, knowing you're losing a fight, just can't even get back up. But again, I don't see a lot of activity from Yassim. Like, I don't really see him even trying to set up a get-up. It's not like he's going for his get-ups. He's not really even setting them up. Again, he's done a full guard sweep, and the half-guard pass is coming in like 2 seconds. Ah, there he goes. He gets the deny for the 3rd time and gets it. No, denied, though. Nice job. And a read and a posture up and a pass because of the stamina.
Dima is just there to meet him with a deny every single time he tries to do anything, and he probably is a little, finally he's able to catch a hook and get the sweep. Let's see if he can do a little damage with these shots right here. No, good defense.
Nice work.
One shot. One shot, man.
Strikes. I mean, I don't know. He may have landed. Oh, he only landed one. Look, I say it's even. I was gonna say he may have landed as many as he did. He landed 5 significant, so it was dead even with that last bit of pounding from the boss drop. But the control time massively in the favor of Demon there. Got to be up 2 rounds going into this, the third and final here. Rob Yassim got to desperately try and keep it on the feet if he's not able to work his way back to the feet from bottom here. But Dima content to slug here on the inside, goes to the leap up to the body as that body came out with the kick as well, but returns another straight right to the body. He's been diligent with that. Creates some space with the teep, fake the straight right to the body. This time the right hook just came around the side as the liver shot came through.
Yeah, Dima has done more damage to the face, the head health of Yassim. Yassim's got to figure out something. He's eating big shots right now. He's trying to put on that pressure, but Dima doing good stuff off his back foot, throwing stationary combinations, heavy punches, kicks. He's doing well. Oh, look at that sneaky straight uppercut. Nasty
Dima's
stuff.
Flowing now, right? He's found his timing, he's found his range, he's found the shots that are working. Nice work by Yassim. That's probably the best combo he landed all fight right there, stepping through. Nice jab into the lead body hook. That's what good work.
Tagged him.
Finish. Here we go. This is where Dustin can shine late. You know,
Hey.
Or on the pressure, you got the cardio, you got that chin, that toughness, but Eddie is kind of going to mirror that. But that was better from Yassim right there. Leading with the lead hook now, and there's the level change. Double there, cuts the angle, side control one more time for Dima. Could be the end of the fight right here, Rob.
It could, and this is what Dima has been doing since round number 1, is just getting that takedown. Yassim has shown no takedown defense, really, and his ability to you know, oh no, this is not good. He's in the crucifix. This is a dominant position. Look at how bloody everyone is. That's because Dima has been slicing and dicing Yassim's face, and he's going to continue grating that stuff.
Easy. Grate the cheese. There we go.
Yeah, I was going to say something different.
Different. There we go. Let's
I had to
see
control
if
myself there.
it works from here. I don't think there'll be much, but we have not seen Yassim get back to his feet once, Rob.
No, we have not.
And that was it. Beggars the question, you know, what's Yassim going to do against a grappler, really? Because Dima, you know, he's picked Eddie, got a good top game, but by no means the more
Heavy
devastating
shots.
person who can take a vision. Yassim definitely got to work on that grappling.
He does, and with Dustin Poirier, you do have a pretty nice ground game from the bottom, you know, submissions and opportunities to get sweeps, but he eats a nasty knee right there from Dima, and now he's trying to come forward. 1 minute left, eats an uppercut right to the chin, the chin.
Yeah, straight left lead uppercut. It's just Yassim again. He's flashing red health, but trying to trade in the pocket. It's just a bad idea to do that. Especially, I know he's trying to just force something because it's late, maybe, but that was a little reckless there.
It was, and you know, Dima is so good at, you know, fighting. Oh, he got caught by a hook right there, though. Dima's so good, bailing at standing his ground and popping a few shots. Finally, a takedown defense. A little too late, though.
Yeah, maybe he needed 5 rounds to get this one done. I'm surprised that 1-2 head kick's not come out, even if he's going to fake it and try and set it up.
Stung him!
He's done that a couple of times. Lead hook drops in. This is going to be it, Rob.
He's
man,
hurt.
He's already unconscious.
Oh my
Full
goodness!
Mount, ground and pound.
Ow!
Full win. Great work by Dima. Good, impressive performance. Will move to 1-1 now, Rob. Okay, top 5 ranked in prime time coming into this, but gets a win this season in the ESFL. I'm sure he will be very pleased with that. Unfortunately for Yassim, this was his season 3 debut, so he has fought before. He's on that war camp, but not able to put it together tonight. So maybe them war boys can take that man down, get that man to work on that stand-up, because he was doing some good work towards the end of the fight with his combinations coming forward with pressure. But I think that threat of that first takedown, Rob, may have just put a spanner in the works of his whole game plan.
I think so, and I think also Dima showed us that he's got some great takedown ability, and he has the ability to hold down his opponents, get those clutch denies, freak out his opponent a little bit. You saw Hassim struggling underneath his pressure, and also Dima has great fighting off his back foot, stationary combos. I saw that straight lead uppercut. I saw a lead uppercut sting him, and you know, Dima is a well-adjusted fighter. You could see he's got all the fundamentals to become a good prospect. Bailey, and those primetime guys are legit.
True. They are. There's a really good promotion over there, primetime. But like, yeah, we saw Dima like shoot takedowns at the right time, like good awareness of when to take the fight to the mat. And yeah, for Yassim, I mean, like, I don't know if he's usually quite good off his back, Rob, if he just had a bit of a freeze moment, but you know, like, you have to have a main strategy. You have to have your get up position that you know inside and out, and you can hit, whether you like to hit half guard and just work to like max GA and just try and hit a get up for there, whether you work to like side control or like give up side control so you can hit sprawl and have ways to get back to your feet, no, whether you just return to guard, you have to have multiple avenues. And from there, we really only saw just the same momentum build to one side of the full guard. When you have the foot on the hip fake, shots into it, the opposite arm backside fake, and then you've got your get ups, you've got your sweeps over the top, you've got the half guard sweep reversal, you got submission. There's a lot you can do. We just saw him essentially do the same thing. Like, you got to formulate the best strategy for you, whether that's sweeping, submitting, or returning to the feet, and then find multiple ways to achieve whatever you're trying to achieve. Because if you got one, it's not going to work out in the ESFL. It's really not. But I'm sure he will be back. Yes, he's got a good team, so good luck in your next fight. Anyway, right, let's move on to the next one, Rob. We have KIA's Notorious, who has not fought yet this season, but I'm looking forward to seeing him compete against War's Kamapulia. All right, Kamapulia. Here we go.
Alrighty, here we go. We got the unrated KIA Notorious. This is his season 3 debut. Lost a very close best of 3 to Axe Murderer in the proving rounds, but still did enough to earn his spot back in the Esports Fight League. Looking to make a splash, very motivated. And you got ranked 27, Kamapulia War, 0-1. He participates in a lot of Russian tournaments and wins a lot of them. Finished number 1 in the online World Championships. That's the online ranking for the game. He's coming to kill. He brings the crazy pressure. This fight should be spectacular here, Balian.
I agree. It should be spectacular. Will it be, though, Rob? Will it be? Or will they leave us bored here on a Saturday
Oh,
evening?
my goodness.
They won't.
Hopefully
I'm
not.
just say it like it is tonight, mate. All right? I want good performances from these guys. These are the cards where you have to show up, because these are the, these ones don't have a lot of stakes. We don't have the champion tonight, but this is your chance. If there's no champion, then freaking make a scene. Anyway, we have Kamapulia, who fights in a lot of Russian promotions, like you said, here with the lovely Russian text on the screen. So there we go. Anyway, right, so we have the red gloves here for Notorious, Kamapulia in the blue. And this is a great matchup. 2 young prospects, both coming out of camps, KIA and War, both good camps around the scene. So this is great, Rob. This is a nice action for both men, really mixing stuff up. There was a nice lead body kick, a nice check hook to answer there as well for Pulia. Nice timing on the rear knee. Great work. Lead uppercut now for Notorious. Double left hook. Really, these guys are just eyes open, Rob, reading the fight.
Yeah, and they're really trying to, see what their opponent is going to throw at them. And a nice uppercut sneaks in. Camo with a big shot. And they are throwing some bombs right now. And you can see that they're really defending that takedown as well. And 2 hungry prospects looking to make a show, looking to put on some, displays of action here with Herb Dean watching closely.
Oh, beautiful head movement. I'm loving Pulia's body work. Really good stuff. That straight left is money. We talked about it last week. Lead teep kick there. Don't see that every day. Flicked it out there. You do get a lot more range on that. It's a great strike.
Oh, he's slipping.
Yeah, and he's doing a great job doing the 2-3-2. But he's adding the last 2 to the body. But Notorious already making reads. Now, let's see if Notorious exits and calms down here. Yes, he does. You see that? He lost all that head health. Lets it full back up before he re-engages. So that just tells me Notorious is still in the fight, Rob, staying composed, trying to think about his best options.
He is, but Kama gets his leg caught, and this could be a situation where he could be entering into the grappling realm, but defends it nicely.
Nice. Gives him a taste of his own medicine. Nice leg kick on the
Chop
break.
that leg.
Up there, just to the lead push kick. Still doesn't have any stamina though. So watch that body kick. Nice ball counter, rear uppercut, lead hooks to the body, went back to it. Left hand over the top there. Guns off the block. But great work right there. Read it, pulled him into it, and pulled him out of it with the pull counter. Nice work.
Big shot, and you can see Notorious trying to catch that leg every time it goes to the body and get that takedown. Puya defending it so far, but land that lead hook very nicely in the face of Notorious, backing him up a little bit.
Yeah, walking him down now. Nice job blocking the body. This is like some old school, Suave Jamie stuff. He just walked down, forced the pull counter toe to toe, right, with the hooks. But Kamapulia must have some strategy in mind here, Rob. Notorious has those knees if he can fire them up fast enough. Nice lead head kick though, and the teep. Nice work. Ooh, tried to pull it straight.
Looks like both guys are trying to figure out how to do damage. They're both hitting each other pretty nicely. Kama has a little bit of an advantage, but this is a pretty even fight. And this guy, Notorious, is looking for that pool a lot.
Nice. Double fake. I love how they're both making adjustments, right, Rob? They're both constantly adjusting. Like, oh, this is working. And then Kama's like, okay, let me adjust and do something else. Notorious has to readjust. Lots of good mix. What a great first round.
And that's why
thank you. Not boring at all. Go on, carry on.
Not boring at all. Complete action, and both guys trying to find their rhythm, like you said, trying to make that adjustment, Balian. And you saw Notorious trying to get that pull counter, and they were both trying to find that octagon control, but they both had their moments in that first round. I don't even know who won that one. What a good way to start out this fight. Here we go, round number 2.
Love it. Lead knee off the teep. Gets caught though. Pulya's doing a good job catching those body kicks, especially when he pushes forward. Nice timing with that teep. Around straight.
Caught him.
Lead hook straight back to the body. Another work to the body.
Oh,
Lead
he's
hook to the
digging.
body again. Yeah, that's great work by Karma right there. He's loving that straight to the body, ending that at the end of the 3-piece combos. Nice adjustment by Notorious. So slips a jab straight left down the middle.
Oh yeah, Notorious is doing such a good job at slipping his head and ripping to the dome of Kama, and Kama is just ripping that body with those long straights. What a fight!
Imagine if this was a real fight. These two would just—it's amazing. Just like blocking and then returning perfectly. Nice block, Superman. Lead hook to the body, straight lead hook, rear uppercut. Nice work. Enough block left on the gauge though to ride that one out. Nice teep from Pulya. A little cheeky side kick, but not much space created by Notorious. He's finding himself pressured a lot more now. That block's starting to disappear slowly. And you can see him trying to find the pull counter, Rob, but the double jabs are straights, making it difficult.
Making it really difficult, and Pulya's starting to maybe take a little bit of that momentum, but Notorious is throwing right now. He wants to keep that octagon control. He doesn't want to be backed up against that cage, and so far so good. But the body damage, man. Kema Pulya is mixing it up to the body with that straight. Whoo, good stuff. Nice. And those teeth are adding up.
Nice lead uppercut, catches the knee right there.
Digs to the body again.
And caught him with the uppercut as he level changed for the straight left. So yeah, that's Karma just nailing the timing perfectly. And look, any small mistake, any small moment like that, Karma is just taking it from Notorious, right? Like you throw a kick, puts you on half stamina, I'm just come in here and I'm gonna just crush your block and really make you pay. Oh, lovely check hook though. That put Notorious right back in this one. Fakes a side kick this time, meets a lead hook for it though. Ooh, adjustment to the lead uppercut is catching him as he level changes underneath to slip those underneath those hooks. Nice. Oh,
Bang!
Wow.
Oh my goodness, that was disgusting.
That's kind of unfortunate as well.
Lights out.
Karma landed the knee. He tried to return with the knee. I guess he sidestepped. I need to see the replay, but he just caught him with that left hook, that lead hook, excuse me, and put him out. I'm guessing he sidestepped the knee. Bam. We can't really see it. I think he did. Yeah.
Did he sidestep the knee, or did he just weave out of the way?
It doesn't really matter because he hit him like perfect timing, Rob. So whether he sidestepped it or not. Dude had his hands down and ate a lead hook, and you got to think there was a lot of damage already inflicted across the course of that one, so it accumulated pretty quicker than you might think. But there you go, Kama pulled it. I believe he finished rank 1 Overwatch season this last season, isn't that right, Rob?
That is correct. He did finish rank 1, and that's why. I mean, he's got the skills, he's got the abilities, and he just showed a fatality in EA Sports UFC.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of actually, I have no idea what my sentence was going to be then. I don't know what I was going to say. I was impressed. It's going to be hard to beat that guy. That's what I was going to say, because he looked he had his own game plan, right? But he made adjustments to what the defensive tendencies of Notorious was. He started hitting him with that 3-2-3 and the 2-3-2 to the body, and then he would go lead hook, straight, lead uppercut, rear uppercut to the body. So like it was constant elevation changes, but also the adaptation to Notorious's defensive tendencies to what he wanted to put out offensively. So it's going to be hard to beat that guy, Rob. He was changing things up as the fight went on.
Yeah, Kama, he was, and KIA was well trained. You saw him, going to the body as well, trying to get that pull. You saw Notorious really, rely on that pull, that slick head movement and tagging Kama, but it was Kama in the end that made the final read, the final shot, and ended the night for Notorious. And now Kama 1-1, already ranked 27th, moving on up. And this guy's a sick striker. Yeah, he's got some great, body work as well. And when he hurts you, he doesn't, headhunt. He works the areas that are open, like his body. And man, he put on a sick performance. I can't wait to see Kama Pulya roar again. What a knockout! I mean, one of the most exciting knockouts I've seen in the ESFL. I mean, that was dirty.
It was nice. It was clean, and gets one back for the war camp as well, as they just
dirty and clean, bang.
Yeah, like
what is dirty and clean?
Like when you're like really like drunk, but in a bathtub, because you're like you're being dirty, like you got like a dirty.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
But you're also getting clean. It's like a dirty kind of clean, right?
Okay, I
don't know if, like
understand.
being drunk's a good one, but like just I didn't want to say depressed in a bath because that's not dirty. That's,
You're dirty
Let's
while
move
being
on.
clean.
Let's move on. All right,
There
next
we go.
fight, we have Brady taking on High Roller. We're going to jump
All
into
right.
welterweight for this one. They should be ready to go. Another camp matchup here. Rob, why don't you take it away?
Yeah, no problem. Here we go. It is a ranked matchup, ladies and gentlemen. We do have LW's High Roller 0-1. He did lose recently to Sambo War by decision in his debut, but he's looking to rebound against Brady. And now Brady, ranked 22, 0-1. He's a late replacement. Might not have had a full training camp for this one, but he has recently opened up a new fight camp, the Serious Goats. So, they are going to bring some pressure, some solid defense, and he's got a lot of motivation and heart. I've heard about this kid, Brady, so this should be a good one. Balian, here we go. Talk about these picks.
It's a better name than Serious Kings, I'll tell you that. If they put Kings in that title, I would have been upset. But Serious Goats, I can get down with that. I can get down. It's an ambitious claim.
It is.
All right,
like
yeah,
it.
the picks are well away. So Leon Edwards come up against McGregor, and that's a tough pick.
Ooh.
A really tough pick for High Roller. His head movement's going to have to be on point. He's going to be very vulnerable to those long-range kicks, that body kick, the teeps. Obviously, if he does get a takedown as well, Rob, he's going to cause some problems for High Roller. So High Roller better bring his Connor A game here. Should be a great matchup, though. Brady versus High Roller. Brady here with Leon Pick in the red gloves. High Roller in the blue with the McGregor matchup. Let's see. Nice little jabs to feed us out. So overreached on that teep there.
Yeah, like with the Connor pick, Balian, he's going to have the advantage in the hands. But, Leon is so good at everything, kickboxing, boxing, the ground game, so he's got to be careful. Brady can take this fight to a lot of different avenues, and High Roller's got to be careful. Takedown defense is key.
Yeah, one thing that's going to make things difficult is that straight left to the body from High Roller because there's no way to slip that. But that does bring that knee into play. If Brady can start timing that rear knee, that's going to do some big damage. And also, as High Roller circles out, yeah, the body kick's going to be there. Nice adjustment from High Roller, though, staying in the pocket that time, able to land that left hook over the top as the lead. Body kick comes out, double jab now. Nice lead hook return. High Roller gets the read on that. 1-2 to the body, 1-2 to the body. Yeah, we're seeing that straight to the body, Rob, in every one of these matchups. It's found its way into the meta already.
Yeah, it's a nasty shot. It's hard to read. It's hard to make an adjustment to. It's quick. It's annoying. It peppers the body, but there's that first defense. That's important from High Rollers. That's what he needs to do.
If you get hit mid-combo, right, you just, like, halt. You halt the combo, you halt stamina. There's not many combo halting techniques. UFC 3, there was a lot you could do if you hit someone mid-combination where they would stop, right, Rob? But in this, people can kind of swing straight through, but that's straight left to the body. That'll halt someone in their track. Nice rear uppercut. Tried to fire the elbow over the top as well. Nice return right there. Liking High Roller's work rate right now, Rob. This is kind of where you want to be with a Connor early. Landing a few good shots, making your reads.
For sure. And he's keeping the range pretty close where you want it to be, with the hands. And he's forcing Leon. Ooh, connects with a beautiful three-punch combination there, but Brady answers back with a 1-2. So far, so good. This fight is heating up. Oh, stings him again with that straight. Piston.
Sorry, I just want to ban someone from the chat for being an absolute... Right, let's carry on.
And he's just going incredible right now performance by both of these guys.
Yeah, Brady's hanging out in that pocket a little too long right there. High Roller really using that straight left lead hook to time him on the entrance and the exit. So Brady, try and get back to those body kicks. Perhaps we'll see from him if he is struggling on the inside, but seems content to keep stepping there. So we'll see what happens. He's throwing a few leg kicks, working the block. High Roller now, beautiful little slide back, pull out. Oh, nice knee in the body.
Beautiful. Oh, connects. Man, this is so back and forth right now. High Roller's starting to push him back, but Brady is doing a great job using those frontal assault perks. Oh, stings him to the body.
Oh, that'll work nicely. That's a great way to come out of this first round right here. We talked about the
heavy shots.
But he's overthrowing a little, Rob, right? That's going to cost him, as well as that getting sidestep, straight knee. Lovely adjustments from Brady. And that's the perfect counter to that straight to the body, Rob. That knee up the middle. That's very, very good deterrent.
Yeah, you don't want to run into a knee on your way to the body. And there's a very even significant striking here, 18-17. This is a good round, a great matchup right here in this. We'll see what happens in round number 2. Both guys, doing their damage, doing some good work. Let's see who takes over in this fight.
It just feels kind of risky there to throw that.
Oh, pops him
with a lead hook and a rear uppercut
connects
as well
hard.
for Brady. It's getting sat down right at the start of the second. Not a good way to start this round. Composure will be key. Straight left stopped him there in his tracks. High roller looking for that lead hook again. The elbow misses, but the straight left does not. Pulls that one. But you can tell Brady getting a little tentative now, Rob.
He is. He's starting to come forward, though, putting on that pressure. Oh, nice little calf kick right there. And, man, he's really connecting with those straights. Missing a little bit, though, Balian. He's got to be careful. He's got to be accurate.
Ooh, right there, deciding to sling the rear uppercut.
Hooky.
He's really content to trade in the inside here as Brady. It's kind of surprising against this Connor pick. Tries to
they're
fight back.
throwing down.
The lead hand comes in. Nice work. I'm seeing some good stuff from High Roller tonight, Rob. He's looking nice with this Connor pick. We've not seen Connor find his way to success that often recently with a shift towards Leon and Masvidal in this meta, but High Roller is giving Brady everything he can handle right now.
He is, and a lot of these heavy punches are going right through that block, but there's Brady again, cracking in with a straight lead hook. Ooh, he's looking for that pull, too. He's got to be careful.
So, yeah, both these guys are 0-1 this season, just to double check. So they both have already fought this season, but no one has claimed a win yet. So someone will get one, and that knee to the body again. Beautiful counter, and the straight left, and the liver shot on the exit. He's found those weapons now, Rob. Straight left, that knee, and that liver kick. That is working for him. And I know I just sung High Roller phrases, but Brady cannot miss right now, Rob. He is landing with everything.
Brady is on fire right now. He's landing heavy shots to the body, mixing it up upstairs, downstairs, and High Roller's starting to get a little gas right now. I can't really see Brady's stamina, but with Leon, you're going to have a little bit better than Connor, and he's going hard right now, flowing momentum in the corner of Brady right now. He's taking over this fight. Bang! Front kick to the face!
And a real uppercut there. He lowered the hands in High Roller, hoping to the body shot was going to come, but there's another rock to the body. Switch stance there. Back in with the liver kick. It's blocked. Wise move by High Roller to hold on to it for the full amount of time. The game will allow, but he throws a body kick. Rob gets dropped one more time. Straight left lead hook. Left hand for Brady as they trade. High Roller's making a lot of little mistakes right now, Rob, and every time he does, he's getting correct.
Yeah, Brady has taken control of this second round. He's doing a lot of damage to the head, to the body. He's got a bunch of drops, a huge, maybe even a 10-8 round. Brady on fire with the takedown as well in his side control. Oh my God, he has time on the clock to land these nasty elbows. Bailey, level 5, baby.
Level 5 elbows from Leon. Nice work. Postures up as well. I love the aggression from Brady. Why not just really put it on High Roller? He has to have a whole round with this stamina bar ahead of him here, Rob. I don't think he's going to make it the distance if he doesn't get finished right now with this ground and pound. Goes for the block. That's it.
How did he survive, Balian? No stamina, no head health. He's going to be wobbling back to that stool.
Wow. All right, great work from Brady there. Really found his weapons, Rob, right? The rear knee to the body, the straight left, the liver kick.
Oh man, his mix-ups, you know, it's him thinking, him misdirecting the defense on High Roller, and Brady, look at that, every single red bar in the favor of Brady. If that's not a 10-8 round, I don't know what is, Balian. Round number 3, here we go.
That was a good round. It could definitely be a 10-8 round for sure. All right, here we go. High Roller still may yet win. Some slip and rips perhaps from Connor is a way to... Oh, no. Big whiff on the straight left, out of range, just tried to catch him coming in. Brady takes full advantage, shoots another takedown. Why not? Now has an entire round to work, and he's already looking for mount so he can get that finish, Rob.
Yeah, this is not looking good for High Roller right now. On his back early with Brady confident as heck on top with Leon Edwards, and he's going for the dominant position there, but, you know, he's showing some defense on his back, which is good. Oh my goodness, Bailey, and he sneaks to the backside. Huge play.
Brady immediately goes straight backside. Let's see if he rolls to full guard. He will. Ends up in half, though. But he's okay. He gets the mount. Wow, he's not giving up. Oh, but the get-ups there.
Can't hold it.
Kickers as well. There it is. Doesn't land, though. Side kick me, Rob. You seen that?
Yep. Brady is doing pretty good, but I think both of these guys are a little bit tired at this point.
Nice knee. The straight left counter, man. I mean, we said it right at the start. In the first
with an uppercut.
Now rocking him with it. Yeah, he's trying to slip and rip his High Roller. That's going to cost him big, though. You know, this is how High Roller got taken down. It's just he's trying to time Brady, but Brady has no reason to be as patient as he wants to be, because he just needs to find the finish. And surely it's one shot away. Which shot is it going to be, though?
I don't know. Oh, connects again.
That middle. The lead hook
chin
comes back.
stat.
The lead hook to the head and the straight. On top for the finish. Ground and pound. Oh, he slipped it.
Beautiful
Not
slip.
yet.
Still time on the clock.
See what his
He's
guard's
flashing.
like. Oh, just a straight posture up. That's not good.
He's got no energy left, though. He can't really do anything. He's pretty much in pure survival mode. He's got to get to his feet, get a lucky slip, and counter hard. Maybe a flying knee right down the middle, Balian. He's got to do something wild to win this fight.
Trying to get the get up. So he can do something wild, but Brady says no, shuts it down. Tries again for the full mount like he did at the start of the round. Gets back to full guard. At least we're seeing that from High Roller. Refusing to be finished. Oh, here we go. Armbar. No, he wants to get up.
Sick
I think he's
deny
gonna
to get that grapple momentum.
It doesn't matter, Robbie. Yeah. Oh! Double knee. Why not? He'll throw another one in the second. There it is. Yep.
Oh, nasty. Buckles
Big
him.
shot.
Oh,
Rear
felt the
uppercut
pain.
to the body. Just chopped him down, Rob, methodically. Worked the body, made it work for him.
Brady taking over in round number 2. You know, it was a very even first round, but round number 2, the body shots, the mix-ups, the confidence, the takedowns. Leon Edwards knocking out Conor McGregor Bailey, and that was a vicious performance.
It was, man. When we noted it at the start, you know, it's tough to play Conor against this new kind of kickboxer meta that's happened. At one point, it was all boxing, Rob. Remember that? Everyone was just boxing, pressure boxing. But not anymore. There we go. The Leon Edwards pick comes through. Again, we're going to look at the percentage victory rate on Leon Edwards at the end of the season here, because it's very, very much a strong pick in this welterweight division. But Brady gets it done tonight, finally gets a win, goes 1-1. High Roller drops to 0-2. Got to feel bad about that one, I'm sure.
Yeah, and that's Brady coming in, you know, as a late replacement. And that's a great way to represent his new camp that he just opened, the Serious Goats, getting a big dub. I mean, he looks pretty good. Go train with Brady, the Serious Goats, if you guys need some work, all you up-and-coming fighters out there. And, wow, what a fight. That really woke me up. That was an exciting exchange between those two. And, wow, can't wait to see Brady and High Roller in the future. Good stuff, guys.
Yeah, but two guys who I'm sure we will see again as well. Because they love it, mate, and so do we. All right, we've got two guys who have not yet fought this season but are veterans of the ESFL coming up next for you. Both 0-0, Heavy Hands representing Lethal Weapons and Pursue representing War tonight, Rob. They are ready, they are next. It's that welterweight. Let's take it away. Let's go.
Here we go. Yes, this is going to be a very interesting fight. You know, a high-level fight to be the main event of the prelims, the prelim premiere fight, I guess. Heavy Hands 0-0. I don't know too much about Heavy Hands, but I guess he's making his UFC debut. He lost to Chasman in the proving grounds, but he showed enough heart, enough potential, and he put on a show, and he earned a spot here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He's a counter striker, balanced, unorthodox, but he's going against a very decorated player who I've had the honor to face myself, Perseus. Now, this guy is very good with his adaptability. He watches you, he takes that first round off, and he downloads what you're going to do, then he creates the game plan. Very vicious on the sticks. Season 3 debut tonight. Perseus is a killer. This is a huge moment for Heavy Hands. I would say Perseus is the favorite here tonight.
I feel like we have always said Perseus, but it's Pursue. As in, I'm going to pursue you, like as in, like march you down, right? Pursue you.
Is it really pursue?
He spells it like incorrectly, but I mean it's pronounced pursue.
Right.
But
All right, well, we're gonna start calling him Pursue then.
No, Greek mythology. Yeah, let's call him Perseus. I don't give it unless he writes a message to me and tells me not to. Then I will politely call him that. But let's. I like the name Perseus. Let's go. I'm kidding. Right. Well, Pursue or Perseus in the blue gloves with the Edwards pick. Heavy Hands going with the Usman pick tonight as well. Looking quite methodical here, patiently approaching from the outside, trying to tease the guard, try and find holes. Nice switch down, level change, and then come over the top with the lead overhand there. So it was a nice work.
Ooh. There you go. You heard the truck, Balian.
There he is. Okay, there we go. Call him Perseus.
And this guy, Heavy Hands, I want to see if his name represents his fight style, because already he's throwing some big lead haymakers with Kamaru, and we're seeing a lot of takedown defenses, and he's really worrying about those leg kicks as well.
Yeah, this is a great tactical approach from both men, really thinking about every single body input.
Hard
Double
knees.
knee to the head and the ankle pick, Rob. Great work. Nice fake body shot. Into the corner, gets caught anyway. Wow, the butterfly kick coming over the top as well. Doesn't land.
Oh man, he's not letting himself recover. This guy's a little wild. Heavy hands. Jeez.
Nice work there as well from Perseus. You've played Perseus, Rob. He's very, very slick, right?
He's super slick. He's so good, and he makes you pay if you make a mistake.
Nice, man. They're both using just like their head movement as fakes. Just trying to bait something in, leaning off to the side, ducking under, faking body shots, and then going into pull counters as your opponent throws the uppercuts. It's high-level stuff. Nice straight right, and another one up top. Good job by Heavy, and that's what you want to really land with Usman here. The jabs, the straights, the hooks are good, but you swing wide on that rear hook, and you have a speed disadvantage, as you kind of do as Usman. You're in a big vulnerability state, so the straight punches, hopefully Heavy sticks to those.
Yeah, and one good thing that Heavy Hands has been able to get off is every time he grabs the clinch, it seems like Perseus is really worried about that takedown, so he's been able to land some nice knees there, and Perseus really slipping on that inside to avoid a lot of Heavy Hands techniques and then cracking him right in the face. Frontal assault perk active. Perseus looking good.
Oh, he checked it. Nice work. Tried to throw the rear hook to the body, though, so if he'd thrown them straight there, Rob, he probably would have landed that, and it would have done more damage.
Here we
It's
go.
just a muscle memory thing there, but gets the ankle pick. Lovely work. Side control here. Let's see what Percy's got to the bottom.
Yeah, we'll see. He's slick everywhere. I haven't seen his ground game very much, but we're about to find out because Heavy Hands has Usman, and we know how good his ground game is, and his shots from the top are big bombs. So you don't want to get hit by too many of these. You got to be defensive, Valiant.
Yeah, he's only got 30 seconds in a fight that he so far is probably losing. He got himself rocked in that first round, even though he did good work. So not sure the game plan in securing the takedown. Maybe he just wanted to show Percy that he could. But he will hold top position until the round ends. We're going on to round 2. 1 up for Perseus, would you say?
I would say so. I would say so, but you look at those stats and you see the significant strikes, the total strikes. You know, sometimes the judges, even if you do get a rock, Valiant, I've noticed, they still give the other man the round, but it was a good round. He did rock him. He did hit him with a bigger shot. So I would agree with that. I would think Perseus took round number 1.
Okay, right. Well, will he take round number 2? We're about to find out. Love to see him use some more of the kicks perhaps this round. Obviously, I know he's trying to be very careful, slip to the inside, and then face it. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, my God. These guys are getting so good at this game, Rob. It's ridiculous.
Oh, these two, especially just the way they're utilizing their head work to make their opponents miss and then make them pay with a counter. I mean, both these guys are very decorated pull counter merchants, you can tell.
And it's not even like Percy is like seeing him do that and then making a decision. He's playing on his muscle memory, Rob, you know? He's playing on the fact that if I throw a body hook, his muscle memory brain is literally going to throw a rear uppercut, and I'm going to force him to do it and pull counter him. So it's literally just playing off the pre-input muscle memory that Percy has, because this game moves so fast. You know, a lot of it is reactions. You can't always pre-plan everything. And so it's a great way to take advantage of that. Anyway, there was a beautiful flying knee from Percy right there. Heavy Hands got rocked one more time, which is not a good way to start this round, considering he got last round. This time fakes it for the body kick. That'll do big damage as he was moving backwards for the pull counter. Hit the body. Percy trying to move forward again here, though. There's a nice right hook as well. Heavy getting a bit more relaxed here, Rob. And the takedown.
Heavy is looking so good right now. 2 big shots. Uppercut pull, and then just a sneaky rear uppercut, and he's not able to hold Percy. Percy doing a good job going right for that up transition. Gets a deny here. Ooh, this could be money right here. Trying to build a little grapple advantage, and let's see what he does with it. Goes to the posture up position and just throw some bombs. You gotta be careful though. He slipped that first one, Bane, and you know what happens. Sometimes you get put right on your back early.
It's dangerous throwing those straight punches from full guard.
Is.
It really is. But Heavy Percy not deterred at all there. And yeah, in a matchup like this, you know, both men have really good top ground stats. Don't have the best bottom stat. So it's about who gets that top position. It was a good sweep from Percy. Now inside control, get those 5-star elbows off. He got 1 in there. 2. I mean, that's beautiful work. 3. I mean, that's like 3 big hooks right there.
For sure, and there's the posture up. Perseus really not able to do much. Those are some good shots right there, but he's got to do more damage, and he's going to decide to stand back up. He doesn't like what's going on down here. He wants to get this round back but can he do it? Heavy Hands looking very slick out there with Usman. Ah!
He slipped the front kick with the right overhand. Oh my god.
Oh man, that was sick. This Heavy Hands guy is nasty on the sticks. His stand-up is great.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's just slipping and throwing the right hook, right? But the reaction time, Rob, you are right. He is phenomenal at the speed at which he can do that. It's just, and it's the way that these guys are forcing each other to make their mistakes by faking, by feinting, by setting things up. That's another beautiful dart to the outside of the center line, and then 3 hooks to the body, Rob. It was really nice job he's doing right here, just flicking that left stick off the center line.
He is, and he's got a lot of feinting in his game as well. He's starting to get comfortable in the second round. You can see him opening up. His mind is flowing. The mind connection to the thumbs. The synapses are firing right there. Oh, that was nasty. That was money. That was beautiful. Heavy Hands putting on some heavy work in round number 2. And Perseus he's gonna have to get a KO, I believe, in this third round. We'll see how he does it. Heavy Hands is looking good.
I think he probably won that first round, so I think it's all to play for right now in round 3. Percy already chopping the body. That's gonna help him. I like that a lot. There's a nice rear teep to the body as well. Straight lead uppercut just misses.
Whew. I feel like Perseus has his best round in the oh, it's all good. Yeah, the little cuties. But yeah, I think in the third round, I think Perseus does his best work. He's had some time to kind of see what you're gonna do, but this Heavy Hands guy is just looking phenomenal right now. Oh, he sneaks in the straight.
Counter, yeah. Straight
the uppercut.
down the middle and the right hook.
He's so hurt right now, Balian.
Yeah, I mean, that was another great combination by Heavy, who just pins him against the cage, keeps the pressure on. It was a straight punch that did it. And Percy now, Rob, has to find a kill shot, has to find something to get a knockdown, get a drop, turn this fight. He's got 3.5 minutes. He can still do it.
He definitely can. He doesn't have too low of head health, but oh, what a slam! And that's what you want to do in a third and final round. Put your opponent on the mat, especially with Usman. Gets right up because he doesn't want that advantage against the cage. And woo! Heavy Hands looking. Oh, watch out for that flying knee, though. Heavy Hands looking great right now.
Yeah, he really is. He's done some beautiful shot selection. Really nice, unique combos, and there's a knee.
Digs to the body.
With a rear hook to the body, like Jose Aldo, just starting combinations with it. They're trying to fake him into level changing, but he didn't. Oh, nice work by Percy. Oh, pulled that one, but no follow-up, and the head kick gets blocked. He's trying, Rob. He's really trying. And defends a takedown, but no stamina. Will get driven down to the mat with 2 minutes left. It's not looking good for Percy.
No, not at all. His stamina is diminished. Heavy Hands is full of confidence on top with Usman against the cage. And this could be bad. Big shots coming here, Balian. Big shots.
Ooh, again, he gets him to throw the uppercut.
Oh my God.
One big shot to get it done. Heavy Hands, Rob, looking very good tonight.
Oh, man, he's looking excellent. Did you see? Oh, my goodness, he fainted. Drew out Perseus' shot and then clattered him, battered him. And Perseus is a killer. This guy's a killer, and Heavy Hands just slaughtered him. Holy smokes.
He's very good on the feet, very clinical on the feet, Perseus, right? That's a good way to describe him. What word did we say before? I can't remember what word we said before. But the clinical is a great way to describe him because he doesn't make a lot of mistakes, and the combinations and shots that he does throw, he only throws them if he knows he's going to land them, Rob. But for Heavy Hands to make Percy fall into those traps, that's pretty good because, you know, he's not like your everyday average striker. He doesn't necessarily fight with, you know, block breaking pressure sort of combos where you kind of get a bit reckless. It's just about getting the shots on their block. He's a much more calculated striker, but was still able to get brought into those traps.
Exactly, and he trapped Perseus a couple times, and every time he did, he capitalized on that. That was the key, is the ability to capitalize on those big moments in the Esports Fight League against a quality opponent like Perseus. I mean, that just shows that Heavy Hands has a lot of ability and a bright future here, and he is going to be someone you got to watch out for because this guy has some sick striking, and that's with Kamaru Usman. I mean, not really utilizing too much of his long shots, more of his uppercuts, which he's not really known for, but still, what a performance.
Yeah, I loved it. And that's his debut for this season, so plenty of Heavy Hands to come. But Rob, we got to stop right now and just take a second to welcome, because the champ is here, Rob. Champ is here. Yeah, we got Death Punch, the winner of the UFC 4
my goodness.
Summer Series, the official winner of the UFC Esports League this summer. He dominated the scene with his submission game. He's back here tonight, 1-1 so far this season, but definitely ready to take on Word Life, another veteran. So yeah, we got EK Word Life versus Death Punch. Rob, go play.
This is going to be a very interesting matchup because Death Punch is phenomenal unless his opponent is pressuring him like the Wrecking Ball did last time. Swiss Labax pressured him against the cage through brutalizing combinations. It was able to take him out. And Death Punch is someone that likes to, you know, fight off his back foot, look for that takedown, look for his opportunities to get the fight to the ground, download your submission defense, and then take you out. He's one of the best at it. However, EK Word Life, training in that notorious EK camp, he is a very technical striker. Once he gets flowing, he starts becoming a wizard on the sticks, but he also has a dynamic ground game. So this is a very interesting matchup and a huge moment for ranked 13th Word Life and ranked 15th Death Punch. Here we go.
Yeah, and he showed good hands as well, especially in the final of the UFC Summer Series in that best of 5. He definitely had the strikers to get the job done that night. Will he have it tonight, though, against Word Life? Beautiful slip and rip right there. Landed the right hook, landed the straight right there as well. Word Life desperate to get the pressure going.
Right.
But Death Punch is just slipping, ripping, and evading everything so far, Rob. Ooh.
Yep. And with Pete Turdian, you know, he's gonna be able to keep up on the feet. He's not gonna have the best submission abilities, right, Balian? I mean, what's Peter's best submissions? Does he have any good ones?
Probably chokes, I would say. I can't recall him ever submitting anyone in recent memory, but I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. He's a Sambo guy, so they definitely drill a ton of subs as well. But that's nice body work right there as well from Death Punch. It's all about who gets that health advantage as well, Rob, because once someone gets that, they're going to start running away with this one. They both have the same perk, Force of Nature, reducing damage if you have more health. It looks like Death Punch has more health right now.
Yep, and he's doing a good job against Word Life, staying on that back foot, tagging him with that straight combination, sneaks in the uppercut. Yeah, Death Punch is working on his striking. He's developing, and you're seeing all his hard work, the fruits of his labor pay off right here against a dangerous striker, Word Life, making a miss.
Yeah, but he's also losing that stamina.
We ran into that one, though, Balian.
Yeah, throwing these shots though at low stamina, that's going to cost you long-term stamina in a mirror match. You definitely don't want to be losing the stamina battle, because there will be very few ways to find your way back into it, you know. But Death Punch, yeah, making him pay right there as well. Spinning back fist coming out though. Word Life still staying dangerous. Death Punch managing to go shot for shot despite being sort of more of a counter fighter. Single leg, cuts the angle. Nice work from Word Life though, cuts as well. Counters it, eats a 1-2 though after a nice inside leg kick. And both men really working on the block right now.
Yeah, especially Word Life. You know, Death Punch is really relying on that block to save him, and it's getting demolished right now. And that moment earlier when Death Punch went for that takedown, that's a really key moment for Word Life to defend it and gets his own takedown. He's gonna take a little stamina away. Word Life starting to put on that pressure, really throwing that spinning back fist, which could be devastating if you're not expecting it.
Oof. Yeah, Death Punch did a great job, like reading that there was a shot for the switch kick to the body, but it was caught. He swept immediately.
Ooh, there it is.
Oh, and even better, man. I mean, what a way to counter that spinning back fist, Rob. Word missed. The second he missed, nailed that animation. Perfect timing from Death Punch. Gets the Otsugari. Now in half guard. A minute left. This should secure him the round.
And that Otsugari even surprised me. I didn't even know Peter Yan possessed that ability. And obviously, it's always surprising when you get hit by that. Sometimes you forget that people have that move. If they're not
anyone with level 4 judo takedowns, I think gets the Otsugari.
Ah, interesting.
They specifically remove it. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Okay. I learn something new every day when I'm doing this with you.
I'm not 100% sure.
I think you're right. Ooh, denied. Flicked on him.
Yeah, no fake to go to that half guard, but at the same time, right at the end of the round, so probably wasn't too bothered with output. The same, very similar for both men, but Death Punch edging ahead in that first round. What a quick first round there. We got the champ, Rob. I mean, this guy won the entire UFC 4 Esports Summit. He didn't even freaking have a camp or a representation or came through like the ESFL channels. He just showed up, signed up, and fought his way to the title.
He did, yeah. He grinded all the way through the unofficial rankings or the matches that we had, and then got to the moment nobody knew who he was, and then he took it by storm, and now everybody knows who Death Punch is. Now he's got that name, he's got that notoriety. But Word Life, a long-time veteran, he's given him a really tough fight. But Death Punch has the force of nature perk, Bailey, and like you said earlier, he's got a lot more head health. It's going to be very hard for Word Life to get back into this fight.
Yeah, you see Word Life trying to use a few fakes on the outside now, trying to catch Death Punches. He's trying to land those three-piece combinations. That was a nice slip and a counter there, but there's a shot. The double get it. Didn't kind of angle, just drove it straight through. Word Life unable to stop it. Trying to find their foot on their hips for a sweep, but again, Death Punch not setting up that half guard pass necessarily the best way, and now we're on the back again. Gonna roll through the backside. Death Punch gonna go to side control. Interesting, Rob.
And this is what Word Life is notorious for. It's his ground game, his ability to, he snuck to the back of Death Punch. Now he's the one on top, inside control, stepping over for that crucifix. But let's see how Death Punch deals with, the ground game of Word Life. He has a lot of skills here. This is where he developed, his notoriety early. And right there, right to the full mount. Good stuff.
Side control fake pass into the full mount from Word Life. We're seeing a lot. Have you tried the get up fake from half guard yet, Rob, into the full mount pass?
I don't think I have.
It's really good. So if you hit the get up transition but cancel it, it looks like your opponent on the bottom defends it. So most people go for an instant transition, but if you fake and go straight to full mount, you usually get the the passing animation. So you basically end up postured up in full mount like 90% of the time you do that, if they bite on the fact that it wasn't a fake. And it's pretty good. Anyway.
That sounds like a move I need to have in my arsenal. But right now it's Death Punch Word Life getting cracked by Death Punch. But Death Punch unloads all his stamina. Now he's got to retreat a little bit. Now it's Word Life with no stamina. Big shots!
He played the game. He played the game with him, Rob, and he lost. And here comes the ground and pound for the finish, surely. Oh, wow. Yeah,
what an exchange.
He was very content there, Rob, to let his hands go, try and really pour on the damage to find the finish. Unfortunately, didn't get it and left himself in a big spot of vulnerability there. Death Punch took full advantage of the stamina loss and crushed him.
Yeah, exactly. Word Life thought, Death Punch is out of stamina, I'm going to unload. But then he unloaded everything he had. Death Punch responded, and Death Punch is looking very good on the feet right now, really doing a lot of damage. Oh, this could be it against the cage. They're exchanging. Word Life trying to fight him off. Bailey, he's doing a good job. Death Punch is landing the right hook.
You just waited for it.
Right.
Gets blocked about lead hook, slip on the straight, double shots to the body. Death Punch gets dropped. He was so close to finish it. Word Life says, no, we're not done yet. Gets his takedown, taunts him. And then slip.
Flips him.
Oh, man.
This is crazy. These two are going
combination. So Death Punch threw the lead hook straight, and then Word Life slipped the straight, cracked him with an elbow. He tried to do exactly the same thing at the end of that round, but he threw lead hook straight and then lead uppercut, and he rocked him with it. That's Death Punch rocking him with the straight right earlier on in the round. Jab, straight left again for another rock. Lead hook. Pull counters, but the straight follows up because he throws a four-piece. Doesn't get dropped, but throws multiple body shots. There's the 1-2 slips. There's the elbow, but there's the uppercut that time, Rob. So that was another rock for Death Punch at the end. I think he still wins that round.
I think so, and this is a fight of the night so far. We've had some great fights, but these guys are putting on a damn show for everybody. I am enjoying this thoroughly. Word Life is down in the head health. Death Punch has control of this fight, but Word Life can pull a rabbit out of his hat. He is a wizard on the sticks, but right now Death Punch with his stamina advantage gets the takedown. Bailey and on top. No.
Yeah, man, that was nice as well. He's throwing a spinning elbow into a lead hook, which is kind of insane. Oh, front kicks there from southpaw, though, from Word Life. Keeps him in check.
This is I'm on pins and needles right now. This is a wild moment. Both guys have low head health, Bailey, and so anything could happen right now. Oh!
Just like that. But he gets slid out of range somehow. They're both really loving it. Oh, wow. Elbow on the inside, but no. The up kick keeps him in it. Word Life not done yet. The butterfly kick over the top. Word Life is getting that slip straight. Another up kick.
This is wild.
Stays in the fight. This is wild. Double jab.
Goodness.
Trying to find something. Big hooks and a miss. Death Punch now pushing him back towards the cage. Trying to go for the spinning back fist. Lead overhand. Has to be really careful throwing a straight punch here, Robbie. But I think Word Life's looking for that slip counter.
Yeah, he is. He's looking to make Death Punch miss and make him pay, and he's done good so far in this first round with barely any head health left. Death Punch a little bit cautious in this round, and that might be opening up the offensive word life right now. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. They are going after it. Oh my goodness.
I am not throwing a straight punch right now if I'm Death Punch. I'm just too cautious, too careful of that slip straight. There it is again. Oh, there it was again.
With that elbow. Oh, he gets
really got it with that one. Rear uppercut keeps him in it. He's still in it. Oh my God. How is he still standing?
Peter Yan, the defense and the stamina from Death Punch, unable to unload with the power shots anymore, but still Death Punch landing good shots onto Word Life, breaking down that block, continually breaking down that head health. And there's the shot. A little out of range.
So many fakes right here. 130 left in the fight. They got to think Death Punch is winning. It's caught again though. These guys must be so stressed right now.
I know. Is this actually going to go to the judges? Oh, what an overhand that landed right there.
Oh, he's beating up the block. Death Punch tries to throw back 2-3-2 lands. There's no slip on that. The head movement from Word Life keeps him in it, even though his head health is flashing. But at this point, Robert takes one shot. The man, it flies knee.
He's coming.
Oh, another one. Lead uppercut straight.
Seconds. Ow! This is crazy.
Oh, left hand. And the double leg, but he denies it. No, he gets it.
What a war!
Holy sugar puff. This is why this man is the UFC Esports Champion right here. Mr. Death Punch. And Word Life is giving him everything he can handle. Great fight from both men. It will go the distance. Oh! What a fight.
What a third round from Word Life. I mean, he was down. He was almost out. Low head health, force of nature against him, and he's still finding ways to almost finish Death Punch. I mean, but not to take away anything from Death Punch. I mean, he did a extremely good job throughout that fight. I don't even know. Who won this one? I mean, probably Death Punch, right? Jeez.
No submission attempts from Death Punch, though, which is kind of completely against his MO. You know, he's a submission guy normally, but let's see.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, my goodness.
2 rounds to 1. Death Punch. There we go. Takes it home. Moves to 2-1 this season. I know I will be campaigning for him to get a title shot at some point, Rob, because I would love to see it.
No doubt. I mean, he just got a big test right there. EK Word Life, one of the best, and Death Punch got through adversity, went through a war with Word Life, and now, yeah, 2-1, moving on up. You know, whenever you're fighting Swiss Lebacks, you know, you're basically rolling the dice. Is one of his crazy punches going to land on you? So a loss of Swiss Lebacks is not the worst thing that could happen to you, Bailey. I mean, the guy is the wrecking ball for a reason. Death Punch on the way up.
He's a dangerous guy. He's a dangerous guy to fight, but there we go. Death Punch gets it done. Is Death Punch fighting out of a camp these days? He's fighting out of LCN. Do you know who LCN is?
LCN, no.
Liquid Crystal Nitrate. No, I'm just joking.
Oh my goodness.
Cool. Well, maybe someone will tell me in my ear, hopefully, who LCN are. But if not, congratulations to Death Punch back in the season with a win, 2-1. Let's see who he fights next. Now, we are moving on to the middleweight division. We have UFC Turkey taking on Sambo War, 2 names that you will probably recognize. They've been around a little bit. But let's jump to the fight right now. They are ready to go, Rob.
All right, here we go. Sambo War, man, this guy is a very good striker. He digs to the body. He has great footwork, and he is hard to take down. This guy is a tough matchup, ranked 14th, but the UFC Turkey 1-0, yet to taste defeat, ranked 12, won the ESFL Camp Clash tournament, beating Zayaf, Blake Tyler, and Dirty Dave in best-of-3 series. This guy is insane. A great fighter, so this is a huge test for Sambo. Let's see if Turkey can pass with flying colors against the Sambo War.
Yeah, I remember that tournament, man. That's kind of insane that UFC Turkey just shows up.
Sheesh.
Yo, what up? I'm just going to run this whole show against all these people with big names. And he did it, but he's 1-0 this season, so I mean, this is good to see him competing in an ESFL season. Let's see if he can put the work in. Let's see if he can. If he's already beaten Zayaf once, then he's got to make his way to the belt. Sambo War not making a pick. Right here, there we go. With such a mirror match, why not? He's a dangerous man. At middleweight, Rob, would you like it?
I mean, Whitaker is my favorite pick. He's excellent, you know, striking, fast, heavy hands, good wrestling. It's the guy you want to pick if you want to get a win. And You know, UFC Turkey did get that win over Zayev, and that was a preseason win. I'm not sure, you know, you want to say Zayev took it 100%, but it wasn't like it was a title defense Zayev, so we'll see what this guy's all about right now. And Sambo, man, this guy is a bomb banger because he's looking to throw big bombs on his opponent, Balian.
I'm assuming he's Mexican because he's got 2 Mexican flags on his border and his picture. So if he's not, he must love Mexico or Mexican women or men. All right, never mind. Let's go. Turkey
And we know
against
how dangerous Mexican fighters can be.
There we are. Wow, big right hand right there already. And a lead hook, double lead hook. Man,
Oh, he's coming to swing.
I tell you what, from someone we just towered up in Turkey, he is getting squished against the cage right here by Sambo. Stepping through, bringing it, representing that wall counter. Nice slip straight, nice work there as well. Turkey tried to step back in on the inside, regain some kind of octagon presence, but not able to do so. Banging those hooks off the block, that one got through.
And we are joined here, Balian, by the great DC.
Oh, we are. So, yeah. Maybe one day we will be, all right? Don't joke about that.
Oh, man,
Nice
yeah,
seat.
look at, though. Balian, look at him. Sambo's bringing the pressure.
Yeah, maybe he feels like this is the best way to fight Turkey. Maybe this is just how Sambo fights. Turkey sticking in with that jab, working that block a little here. Now fakes the jab, shells up, tries to gunfight back. It's the little ducking roundhouse over the top, doesn't land. Jab to the body here. Sambo rolls on the inside, fakes his own jab to the body.
And he's throwing some
That's a right
sick
hook.
combos right now. Sambo War. I think I saw a straight lead hook, straight uppercut. I mean, he's throwing kill
Nice.
shots.
Little R1, R2 to slide out of the pocket there. Turkey whiffed
Good
on that
shots.
big overhand. Done a lot of damage to the stamina already, Rob, as well.
Yeah, Turkey on his back foot trying to figure out this heaving, and he's just raiding his territory right now, taking ground and putting on that pressure, landing big shots. Sambo War looking very good, looking very dangerous in round number 1, Balian.
Fake right there into the jab side kick. Nice work, and Turkey just missing big on that. Does block that lead body kick. But Turkey needs to get going here, Rob. He needs to take the car, right? He's turned the engine on. He needs to back up out of the driveway and get it on the road. He needs to get moving, get the game plan going, start answering back, start stopping this forward pressure. There was a nice rear uppercut right there, but each one straight back.
He does, and it's just hard when, you know, Sambo doing a good job using that lead body teep kick to push him back, and then he'll wait for the reaction of Turkey. Turkey swings and misses, and then Sambo comes in. I mean, he's just utilizing distance, pressure, timing. He's looking like a killer out there.
Well, Turkey's looking a little bit more composed right now, like easily sidestep that block, just fighting a two-piece nice straight, pierces Sambo there as he tries to return his own combo. Leads it to the body, eats one to the head though.
Oh, again and again. Those are adding up, Balian.
He keeps throwing the jab before it though. I'm sure Turkey can make a read on it as long as he keeps doing that. Inside leg kick, outside leg kick there. Nice little lead leg stomp as well. Yeah, Wall's just putting it on him right now.
Yeah, and he's making him think about a lot of things. The body kicks, the leg kicks, the shots. And I haven't seen Turkey really do anything besides a couple good shots to the head. Oh, he's trying to do that lead feint head kick. That is nasty.
Yeah, I feel like Turkey's being very patient, you know, really doesn't want to overcommit to anything, but he's lost a lot of stamina, so it's kind of like, well, you need to be careful because you've taken so much damage that it's now starting to affect your stamina, so this game of patience is not helping because you're throwing less punches, but you're not like any better off for it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. He's been just getting bombed by so many different techniques, kind of turtled up, allowed his opponent to really open up and get that first round of the bag. And there it is again. You know, he's got to try to sidestep that and really make him pay. But right now, Sambo again on the assault, landing some good body shots, backing up Turkey again. Sambo is a highly decorated pressure fighter. You could tell all this time to the face, Balian. Good decision to switch it up.
Yeah, poor Turkey now. He's taken so much damage. It's going to be pretty tough to stop this pressure because trying to like trade or force trades to get your opponent to go back is pretty difficult when you've got less health than they do. So, but he also keeps giving ground a lot, Rob. You know, he's moving himself back and giving ground after landing combinations when he could hold his ground or try and like fire back a team. He is giving a lot.
He is giving a lot, but right there, he's landed 2 big right hooks, and that did a lot of damage to the head health of Sambo. And if Sambo eats a couple more of these, he could be in trouble. Sambo's got to be careful. Looks like Turkey's starting to land some good shots, but Sambo's throwing as well. They're both exchanging good stuff. These fights are getting crazy.
Yes, nice little 1, 2, 3 from Sambo there. That did big damage. Another side kick and the lead head kick bounces. He throws the front kick. against the cage ground, and Pound Turkey taking a ton of damage right here. Does get back up, but can he still slip straight? Nice read right there. And gets the uppercut. Beautiful work from Turkey. Evens the playing field immediately, Rob. And look at the damage on the head health. It's even now.
Oh, jeez, that was close. He barely dodges that straight, lands the head kick. Yeah, Balian. You know,
sorry, I just want to say right there, like Turkey threw a 1-2, and then Sambo slipped and threw a straight, but because Turkey threw a ducking roundhouse after the 1-2, he slipped the straight that was a slip counter with the ducking roundhouse. It was kind of insane anyway. Sorry.
Yeah, that was sick. That was really good, and if he had a little bit more stamina, that kick probably would have devastated Sambo. But yeah, this round, Turkey has really found a home for that right hook. Landed a couple times, really strong, and then he got that slip straight. And now Sambo, you see him, he's not as pressure focused. He's a little bit more respectful to the shots from UFC Turkey, and that's because UFC Turkey's landing some big bombs.
Yeah, I can kind of see now Turkey was making a lot of reads early on, Rob. It looks like he really wanted to read the offensive tools of Sambo so he can start making those small adjustments and counter hard like that as well with the straight right. Great job by Turkey. He's got Sambo flinching when he throws as well. Another side step of the side kick. Ooh, overshoots a little there. It's a big body shot.
This is getting a little chaotic. Both guys, you know, probably sweating right now. Good defense there by Turkey, but geez, Sambo sort of regaining his footing a little bit, but eats a nasty left hook again. UFC Turkey taking over round number 2, Balian. Oh my goodness.
Well, there comes the hooks as well. We said the straight punches from full guard's a bit risky. Gets the hooks in there, back to the feet. Oh, jabs him as he throws the side kick, and that was enough. We've got a bit of a lag here, but I'm sure he threw a 1-2 head kick and knocks him out. No, he didn't. We got Rob.
Man, what a round. What a round. Holy smokes. Both guys are going back to their stools a little bit wobbly after that second one. But, yo, Balian, it had to have gone into the favor of Turkey, who really fought well off his back foot.
Yeah, it looked like he was making those reads. Sometimes it's best, I find, to not even have a game plan. Just enter the fight, take the time to make the reads, and then make adjustments to what your opponent is trying to do. And he's countering that side kick now. I'm surprised Sambo's going to throw it, but he kind of teased it there, didn't commit to it. Now going for the teep instead. He did also slip a teep kick, though, so any of these linear strikes, Sambo needs to be careful.
He definitely needs to be careful. Both guys need to be on their game because one well-timed shot could be all she wrote. Lights out. Sambo, right there. See ya later. Bang!
What were you saying, Rob, right there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Shot. Faked the leg kick, went with the roundhouse. Turkey read it, slid back, clipped it with a lead hook. That's it. Lovely work by Turkey. Yeah, well, you can see why that man took out, who did he take out here? Like 3 people in one night? He took out Dirty Dave, Zaya,
and Blake Tyler
in one night. Wow, man, that's kind of insane. Well, 2-0 so far this season, adds another win to his resume. A fight where he was tested. You know, his defensive style there was definitely tested, Rob, but he kept it alive long enough in the first round and started to build damage in the second, capitalizing on the mistakes and those big vulnerabilities to land those big counters. Gets the knockout, clean knockout as well, Rob, in the third round. Great work by Turkey.
For sure. His ability to survive that early storm that Sambo was putting on him with the jab, the body teeps, just the pressure. I mean, Sambo had an excellent first round and really put a lot of pressure on Turkey, and Turkey had a little stamina disadvantage early, but as the fight progressed in that second round, you saw Turkey making his read, standing his ground when he saw fit, banging it with the right hand, and then that freaking third round, when he came out, he made the calculations, he made those adjustments, and he knew where to push to turn the lights off on Sambo. Sambo making a small mistake, and because UFC Turkey is so good, he was able to end the night with in emphatic fashion.
Yes, in emphaticisms.
Emphaticism.
That's not a word. Don't repeat me. Like,
sorry about that. You're my boy. I gotta support my boy.
You
hey,
can
no
have
problem.
Some emphaticisms, I'm sure. Anyway, right. It was a great fight. We didn't see any ground game from Turkey. Maybe next time around we'll see that tested. Until then, we shall reserve judgment, but we will move on to the co-main event. We've got 3 fights left for you now, and they are all bangers. This one here, Samurai Robin and Deagle, both men inside the top 20, both men hungry, both men desperately needing a win. Samurai 1-1, Deagle 1-0 this season. Can they make it 2-0 or even get that number 2? Rob, what do you think about these two?
We got a guy from the war camp, Samurai Robin. He's won both internal Warriors tournaments, current USFC stand and bang champion, and former UFLG, EFL, Showtime MMA. This guy, Samurai, has been competing everywhere. And he's bringing that timing, the distance management, the versatility. But he's going against a dangerous striker, ranked 11, Deagle Fly. Used to go as Deagle MMA, and I've trained with this guy many times, faced him many times. This guy is on his game. He is a pinpoint striker, very dangerous, and he defeated Brady's debut, and now he's coming back from behind KO. He nearly qualified for those UFC Summer Series through the open qualifiers, and man, this guy is on the rise. It's a huge moment for both these guys to see who could break in to that top 10. Here we go, Bailey, and I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, me too. I mean, we don't see GSP a lot either, so I'm excited just to see some GSP, especially against someone who is a new meta. You know, GSP old meta, Leon new meta. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. I mean, GSP was such a force on UFC 3. You know, you had so much more patience involved in that game. Stamina was really, really a resource that you have to be careful and hold on to. It could deplete very quickly. Every strike you missed really cost head movement as well, really drained stamina. So GSP was very good at controlling that aspect of the fight, because you could just take people down, work the feet a little. But let's see how this goes. So Samurai doing a great job right there, circling away, peppering with the straight shots from the outside. Deagle trying to close the distance, leaving the jab nice straight to the body. But ultimately, you got to think that shot's coming.
You got to. And Deagle has phenomenal striking, but he does have a good ground game as well. But it is Samurai Robin who's bouncing around, defending well, and pop-shotting Deagle.
Yeah, Deagle kind of making it easy for him. He's just walking straight down the middle. As soon as he gets into range, he throws his punch. He doesn't fake. He doesn't, like, jump in and out. It's just every time he steps into range, he's trying to throw. So it's been pretty easy for Samurai to read him so far and time those kicks to the body. If he gets back to them, I'm sure he'll land more of them as well. Oh, that's a different entry right there. And you see he beat him to the punch on that one.
Yeah, and last time Deagle fought, he was getting beat up the whole fight, and at the end, he comes back with a crazy knockout. So, you know, Deagle might be dealing with a little nerves early. You know, he's putting on a lot of pressure, but what a slip right hook right there. And Deagle is dangerous. Samurai responding well, though, Bailey, and these teeps are fantastic.
Yeah, I think Samurai can really just open up with body kicks. Deagle hasn't blocked one of them, and the way he's just moving forward down the center line, they will probably land. It's what he's doing right now, Rob. Now he can use them as fakes to set up his hands as well. Smart guy, Robin.
For sure, and this is adding up to the body damage, the stamina zappage, if you will, Bailey. And, you know, he's zapping that stamina, he's depleting that head health, and he's doing it sneaky. Nothing too large, no crazy movements, just pinpoint shots. Bang, again, he kicks him.
Yeah, Robin's happy to return there, even if it's going to cost him some long-term stamina by firing at less than full. But he knows he's already ahead, so he's happy to get a little bit loose with them. And they're taking chunks out of that body health as well, every one of those teeps.
Oh my goodness, Samurai is punishing Deagle right now, just blocking, moving his head, sapping that stamina, and just dinking him in the dome with those straight punches again. Bop!
It's a lovely one too right there, nice and long, caught Deagle. Right the edge, knee as he throws an overhand. That is going to be horrible.
Whew, Samurai looking super technical right now. I mean, look at this defense. Oh, these teeps are beautiful. Oh man, Samurai looking like a champion right now.
Yeah, and Deagle will not lower his hands for whatever reason, Rob. I mean, you can kind of see him doing it now, but he's just eating every single one of these body shots.
Yeah, he's kind of just walking forward and, just getting killed by those, Bailey, and it's not looking good for Deagle right now.
Yeah, well, he's not using any fakes or any, like, trees. He's literally just walking forward and throwing his punch, right? It's a jab almost every time as well, so it's been pretty easy for Robin to make the read. For
sure, yeah, he's walking right into him, just like, here you go, teep. Okay, let me fake go high. Yeah, I mean, Samurai, though, with the look at the face on GSP's got cracked. But Bailey, what can Deagle do to change the tide? Maybe a couple side steps or fakes or
fake, man. Fake the jab.
Yeah, he's got to fake.
The leg kick. Take and take down. Do anything. Clinch anything rather than walk forward down the center line and just leave it forward kicks. But I think it's a bit too late, Rob. A teep as well on the break. He got his hands down for that one. There's a nice body kick, but it's nowhere near the amount of damage that has been accumulated now. And Robin's just going to start letting it go, start piecing him up. He can trade, he can wade on the inside. He's going to win all these exchanges.
For sure. Deagle still has a little bit of gas left. He can get something crazy off if, you know, Samurai makes a mistake, but it just doesn't seem like the impenetrable defense.
Yeah, if this was Deagle's game plan, then he should have picked Jorge Masvidal or someone like that, not GSP. You know, like.
True. Good point. Good
I
point.
get you can pick GSP and you can strike, but you should shoot takedowns. I mean, you have so many statistical advantages there. If you're not going to, you probably shouldn't pick GSP.
Well, you know, Deagle Fly is a very good striker on ranked, and it seems like he's just rushing a little bit. Maybe the ESFL jitters are getting to him, and maybe he thought Samurai was going to go to the ground advantage on the feet, but it's the kickboxing of Samurai that really has surprised Deagle in this fight.
Yeah, I mean, Deagle could still win. He might get a knockout. Oh, man, that was actually a really well-timed overhand, but an even better knee, Rob. That rocked him to the head as well, so as he took the overhand, he level changed into it, roundhouse into the teep again, and Samurai just walking him down now. Deagle really doesn't have a lot left there, but still hasn't shot a takedown, you know?
Right. No, I don't know if he wants to go to the ground at this point. I almost want to say that he picked GSP to make sure he had the ability to fight on the ground if he was taken down, but who knows? Whew, it's not looking good.
I get that, trying to counter pick a little. Maybe thought it was good enough to hang on the feet regardless. Ooh, nice hit on the man. It was very close right there. Lead hook catches him, but he comes back with his own. And like you said, Deagle got that crazy knockout last time. I feel like that turning sidekicks there, isn't it?
It could have been, yeah. How would you set up that turning sidekick? Would you throw a shot first?
A
little jab or something?
Really no? It depends. You just time it, right?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, sometimes I throw a jab before it, but it depends. I like the Deagle still letting it go, though, Rob.
Yeah, he's not easy to finish. This just shows how good Samurai is right now. I mean, he's in form. He's looking excellent.
He keeps getting interrupted. He is looking good. He's looking in form. He's taking very little damage in this fight, but again, I would say Deagle has made it slightly easier for him, you know, by trying to enter every exchange with a jab from range. He's going to be able to just land these kicks.
Yeah, in this round, Deagle has had a little bit of success doing some damage to the head, catches that knee. So let's see in this third round if he could do something. He'll get a little bit of a boost.
Made a few adjustments towards the end there, lowered the hands and also slipping off the center line on the entrance. But bam, knee to the body.
Yeah, it seemed like Deagle just tried to steamroll Samurai, and it played right into Samurai's game plan.
Yeah, indeed.
Here we go.
One more round left, I believe. Still
Deagle has to make something crazy happen here, Bailey, and let's see what he does.
He's got wheel kicks and things like that. Oh,
can't take those. Wow! Oh man, beautiful.
Yeah, this is definitely it right now. Oh, Robin goes.
We could get it if he locks this in.
I'm pretty sure the choke is the choke's banned. I think.
You're
the
right.
armbar.
You are correct.
Straight to the back though. Doesn't have a lot of stamina either. That makes it harder to lock submissions in. There's the full guard for Robin. Denied. And I was hoping to see an armbar there. Ooh, luckily enough, he gets out of that one, Rob. That could have been bad. Oh, again, the same thing. Exactly the same thing for Deagle.
He's going for it. Can't hate that.
There we go.
Oh.
And a finish. Good work by Robin. Looking good tonight. Looking good. Stay composed in the face of a onslaughting, well, just an opponent that kept moving forward, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Just a relentless pressure. Deagle really tried to just bulldoze him, but you know, Samurai was well prepared for that, and he had those teeps ready. He had the shot selection on point, and man, Samurai Robin put on a clinic, put on a performance, and that is huge. 2-1 now. That was just disgusting.
Did you see that ragdoll? He hit
Nasty.
him so hard his head span around before the rest of his body.
Hope he's okay. Hope he's gonna be okay, Balian.
Oh man, he broke the game with that straight left. Good work by Robin. Good work by Robin. That's some good momentum. Robin's fought against some top guys, fallen short a number of times, but looked good right there. Hopefully he can carry that through.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah,
no
hopefully
problem.
he can carry through. All right, we have 2 fights left for you this evening. We have a co-main and a main event still to come up. If you didn't hear earlier on tonight, IzzyEz is not defending his belt this evening. He is taking a 2-week hiatus, so some new challenges will be established. No, we don't do interim titles. What the hell are you asking that for? Anyway, the co-main event, it's a banger, quite literally, Rob, as we have Bang Bang taking on
Bang Bang.
Spill Actions right here.
Yo, yeah, this is a fantastic co-main event right here because, you know, Bang Bang, who had a title shot against the young prodigy IzzyEz, you know, was unable to get his, you know, game where he, you know, he puts that pressure. He makes you, you know, he makes you kind of deviate from your game plan, and the pressure gets to you. You start getting cracks in your defense, and then he punishes you with extreme block break ability and his sick pull counters. Ranked number 5, but Spill Actions, I mean, this guy is one of the best strikers in the game, 1-0, ranked number 7th, and he has some slick defensive capabilities, Balian, and it's going to be tough for Bang Bang to fight the way he likes to fight, but we'll see two decorated strikers with different approaches colliding right now in the Esports Fight League. Can't wait!
I mean, I think this is going to be a firefight. You know, I think these two are going to put on a good show for us right now. So here we go already. Bang Bang pushing the action. Spill trying to find his entries. Nice teep to the outside. Boring with the jab. Jab returns straight left, times nicely there as the jab came out. Seeking that rear uppercut is Spill right there. Trying to fire it through. He's head off the center line. It brought block break in. There's a nice return counter. Straight left and a left hook on the exit. Nice work there by Spill.
Oh,
and a lead
goodness.
hook, Rob. Already a rock. Less than a minute in. Flip the uppercut as well. Spill coming for blood right now.
You're already seeing the difference right now in the approach and in the skill. You're seeing Spill utilize just perfect shots at perfect range, utilizing his movement, utilizing that head movement, and you're just seeing Bang Bang a little frozen early.
Oh, rear uppercut,
This is looking
lovely.
phenomenal right now. He looks on point, Bang.
Oh man, he's rushing forward right now. I feel like everyone has been watching Volkanovski and has just started it just basically started like Volkanovski, like head fakes, leg fakes, head movement fakes, you know. So that's what we're seeing from Spill right now. Overreaches to bring him into range. There's a slip break. Nice work. Not done yet, says Bang Bang. And the lead uppercut. Still firing, Rob. Landed nearly every shot right there. Some good accuracy. Keeping himself in this fight.
That's what Bang Bang is so dangerous at doing, is when he has you hurt, his combos, he makes you run right into them like a head-on collision. And that, I mean, his name is I block break. So whenever you're hurt, you gotta be careful. But it is
lovely.
the slick striking
He
of Spill
baited
Actions
him.
that is, yes, take it away.
Oh, that's right. So he baited him so beautifully there, Rob. That was insane.
It was nasty. Oh my goodness, Spill Actions look so smooth out here, and it's just so cool to see the different styles here. And whoo, what a treat!
Big whiff. 1-2 down the middle.
Oh, nasty!
Perfect straight slip counter right there by Spill. He wants it back on the feet. That could have sent him to the moon, Rob.
To the moon where there's no gravity. He would have just floated away. And wow, Spill Actions. Man, this guy is impressing me more than he ever has, and he's always impressed me. He was the guy that almost took out wait, no, that was IzzyEz. But man, jeez. That camp, what is it? What camp are they from?
Oh,
man.
I don't even know, man. These
The
guys
Dons?
are putting fight right now. I believe it is the Dons. It is TD.
Oh my
That is the
goodness.
Dons. Checking with the lead hook right there as he tries to advance. Pause with a straight now, fakes a jab, gets him to move forward with his own jab, tries to find a three-piece, but Bang Bang returns right there, pulls the pull with a rear elbow, doesn't land though. No follow-up after that jab, so the slip straight just bounces off the block. Nice elbow over the top right there as he steps into range. Now double jabbing the block of Spill, trying to get that down before he sets something else up. Spill going for a two. It's not a three right there, but another teep up the middle. Bang Bang trying to fire back through. Lead hook straight, and then a head kick after it, but no stamina left. What a first round, Rob.
Oh, just a crazy high-level first round. This is some extremely high-level striking from these two, especially from Spill Actions, who just looks phenomenal and really making reads early and just looks on point, well-trained. Looks like his reaction, his timing, everything just is firing on all cylinders. And Bang Bang's still dangerous. He's connected a few times, and when he has Spill Actions hurt, he lands some crazy stuff, but there definitely is a little bit of a difference right now. I think Spill is going to take this one.
Trading there with the slip straight, and then he lands the straight and then chops low with the leg kick. Just really nice adjustment, just very cerebral. Another low leg kick there as well. Why not start mixing those targets up? It's going to set up that straight left.
Ooh,
there it is right there
that
on
is
the
money
slip.
for Spill.
2-3-2 lands as well as the lead uppercut as he's backing out. Chops low again with that leg kick. Then block break here, aka Bang Bang. Trying to find a shot, Rob, but he hasn't thrown a single punch this whole round, it feels like.
He's getting frozen right now. You know, he feels a little bit like Elsa and he needs to let it go because Spill is. Oh, he gets connected though by the block breaking champ, but he has no stamina, and because of that, he gets pounded back by Spill Actions. Oh, an overhead! Oh my God!
Down, big left overhand drops him. Spill wants to finish, marching him down straight. Another overhand lands, but the block is just up in time. Bang Bang trying to keep himself in this fight. Another straight lead uppercut there, goes to the dip, straight left off the center line, hoping the straight comes, but it doesn't. Now block break, really trying to break that block. Another slip counter with the rear elbow, but it doesn't land
quick.
either. And Spill now floating, waiting patiently, pulls back from the big left hook, tries to land his own straight, just a little slow on it. Bang Bang still keeping those eyes. Beautiful timing on it, waiting for it. Straight, lead hook, leather one. Oh, he slips it.
Hallelujah.
Amazing.
Man, he almost just got ended by Bang Bang. Bang Bang still out here throwing kill shots, but that was a beautiful slip alien right there. And now he's like, hands up, what's up? I'm still here. Let's go.
This is
Really
what
around
everyone has been waiting for all night. This fight, these guys coming, put it on a show for you people. Fighting tooth and nail. Bang Bang saying in the fight till the last, gets a sweep, survives the ground and pound. But Spill looking to land something. It was a beautiful head kick from block break there from Bang Bang. Just was waited till he entered the range perfectly. Lead hook straight, lead hook fall about the rear uppercut. Doesn't. Spill chopping back low on that leg. Faking now on the outside. Baits up the straight left into the head kick. That was a lovely work from Spill, but doesn't break through the block. Bang Bang now pushing, using that lead hook to trap him, stop him circling off to the left-hand side in a way, but there's a chop. Double jab. Another one.
And now that, oh my goodness, here comes Bang Bang. This is where he does so much good work against the cage. The head movement of Spill Actions though, paying off. Runs right into some big shots. Too much head movement, too soon. This could be it. Oh, big shots.
He's got it. He's got it. He did it.
What a win. Are you
What a
serious?
fight. What a fight. We said it would be. We said it would be a banger. Those two just put on such a great fight. Thank you. Thank you to both those men for entertaining us on a Saturday night. Let's go. Let's see some reactions in the chat to that one. I mean, damn, bro. What do you even say?
I mean, that was just that. I mean, let's be real right now. Spill Actions was outclassing him with the boxing, with the slick head movement, but Bang Bang doing what he does whenever he had his opponent hurt. I mean, and right there, it seemed like Spill was just a little too much head movement right there, Balian, huh?
We
A
need to
little
put
too
that one
much?
on YouTube. That needs to be an ESFL classic right there. That's a great one. That's a great fight right there. Brilliant back and forth. Great
Holy
adjustment from
smokes.
Bang Bang. As the fight started to run away, he landed that beautiful elbow on the inside as he tried to throw a leg kick, I think it was, Rob. So he got rocked a bunch by those leg kicks and then stepped through as the leg kick came out, caught the elbow on the inside. That sent him back to the cage, and then he just unloaded whatever stamina he had in those combinations. It was great head movement from Spill, but he was still taking shots, had no stamina. So once the head movement sequence was over, he was still no block, no head movement, and still hurt. So we had to basically re-enter that state. It was too much. Bang Bang accumulated it. It gets it done. Oh, I mean, so many nice moments in that fight.
Yeah, and you saw after Bang Bang landed that vicious head kick and knocked down Spill, you know, when he got back up, he taunted, but then Spill really wasn't able to do his head movement anymore because that kick just stifled it. So then he was a little bit more stationary, and that allowed Bang Bang to come forward and do what he's so good at, and that's land those vicious combinations and just block break. That's his specialty. And he caught Spill against the cage and somehow ended the night. And that was the most dangerous I've ever seen Spill Actions look. He looked like a damn Super Saiyan going ham. And it was beautiful to watch. That was one of my favorite fights of all time, I must say.
Yeah, it was a great fight. That was, I would kind of tell it would be, you know, for some reason it was just
Yeah,
there.
but-
It was in the air. Great matchmaking.
Love it.
All right, we have our main event of the evening ready for you now, ladies and gentlemen. Main event ESFL 126. Normally IzzyEz would be here defending his belt, which he has done successfully every week since the start of this new season. Not this week though, going on a 2-week hiatus, so it's time for the PlayStation contenders to fall in line. And those two men this evening, Rob, are IzzyEz and DanielTheFreeman. It's going to be at featherweight. We know Daniel's probably going to go with that half pick that he loves. There it is. Look, I'll pass it over to you, Rob.
Yeah, this is going to be another treat for everybody because we just saw Spill Actions and his vicious striking on display. But now we get to see his teammate, IzzyEz, and their camp is CW. Not the Dons, it's CW. We made a mistake earlier, but, you know, this guy, IzzyEz, just like Spill Actions, they are just creating such a great, you know, camp, and they're just sharpening each other's striking blades. But he has to go against DanielTheFreeman, 2-0, the dedicated creative fighter. Very unique in his approach to the game, using only creative fighters, and this should be a huge moment. Both guys 2-0, top 1 and top 2 going at it. Two titans colliding right now. Here we go.
I've been there, man. I've been only. I got to the top 100 using only creative fighters at one point.
Hell yeah.
It was a good time. I love the calves in this game, man. I really, really do. He's gone for a boxer. I'm not entirely sure which archetype specifically because it was in German, and my German is, I can't even say bad in German.
Hey, it's all good. You gotta be careful, you know, when you're trying to speak a different language.
There we go. That's all you need to know. 2 beers, please. All right, here we go. Opens up a spinning back fist right here. Daniel in the red gloves on the left-hand side. Izzy with the Holloway pick right here. Let's see if Daniel can make this work for him. Now, he has gone boxer, Rob, and he checked that hook, that kick big right there on the inside. Nice counter back with the lead hook. Faces side kick. Nice check, though. Izzy's looking sharp.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Izzy is the man that almost took Death Punch in the finals of the esports. Sometimes I get Spill and Izzy confused, but I believe it was Izzy who almost took out the champ. So this guy is just so good, and he keeps training hard, and he is dedicated to UFC 4, and he's going to be tough. But right now, Daniel is putting on that pressure.
He is definitely dedicated. From young prospect to, you know, main eventer here in the ESFL. It's nice to see. Tough fight, though. Both men's going to be a lot of brain power going into this one. Daniel already painting here, getting inside the head. I love it. Gets a mind game, shoots a low single, doesn't do it though. Pulls back, fakes a jab inside leg kick. Nice counter right there, checks it. Oh, beautiful. Went for the 2, well, the 1, 2, 3 there almost. Nice, gets the turning side kick though. Perfect timing for that. And then circles him back towards that left hand there, but doesn't throw anything. Is he doing well fighting off the back foot? Trying to keep the pressure off him, Rob.
Yeah, Izzy's doing really well. He's landing clean, hard shots on Daniel, who's putting a lot of pressure on him and backing him up, and maybe stifling the offensive Izzy, but Izzy's still connecting when he needs to.
Yeah, Daniel needs to change the game plan here, though, because he's now, you know, he's playing the bull to Izzy's matador. And when Izzy's playing Holloway with that footwork stat, you're going to be in a tough spot trying to chase that man down, right? So he has to do something different here, Rob. He's got to, like, set some things up, get Izzy to come to him, shoot a takedown with a high crotch single leg. Beautiful job, and that's exactly what we want to see from Daniel right there.
For sure, with a lot of time on the clock to work. It was a big takedown, taking a little body health away, and we'll see what he decides to do in the side control position. Maybe hold it, get some flicks, but no, a couple sharp elbows, adding up that damage. Oh, he's cracking him.
I don't know if they ever made the adjustment on that high crotch. You used to have to pre-deny those power takedowns. I don't think you have to pre-deny them anymore, but sometimes they're really hard to stop, though, still.
They are, and if you, like, touch your left stick at all, anticipating a turn, you get lifted right up, so you got to be just L2, R2. Yeah, it happens, right? You're just like, I touched my left stick.
When it first came out, no one could defend a takedown, because, like, all the left stick movement was all over.
Daniel's controlling him right here, Balian. Full mount, getting teed and ice.
I thought he picked a boxing archetype, but the fact he has that power single, it's kind of like, I don't think there are any boxing archetypes that have that, but it was kind of hard to see because, again, it was in German, so not great to know. But I do love calves in this game. You know, it's all balanced-ish, you know, across the board. It makes for a nice little competitive play. You know, picking and counter-picking would be fun there, but, you know, the real fighters are just like calves anyway. They're just more diverse.
Exactly, and in that first round, Balian, geez, I mean, that was pretty good. You know, you saw the challenger trying to go forward, the created fighter, DanielTheFreeman, putting on the pressure but getting clipped, and I think he was just trying to set up that takedown, gets a big slam. I don't know who wins that one, though, because it seemed like Izzy did the bigger shots, you know, landed the bigger damage.
Yeah. I think the slam will have done damage as well. Don't forget about that.
And those elbows.
Yeah, the ground and pound too. Close first round. But, you know, it's just as we said it to Daniel, he needs to change the game plan. That's what he did. So he needs to be careful not getting caught following Izzy like he did, because he's going to have a really tough time trying to navigate that footwork stat, that shifty movement of Izzy, who's doing a good job just pitching that jab, right hook backwards. Nice straight right there. Another one. That'll do big damage. Double jab as well.
Ooh. And that's going to allow him to go for the takedown, that missed kick, but sick defense by Izzy. And then he lands a few. Another takedown. Relentlessness for Daniel, but the defense is on point right now for Izzy.
Drains some stamina from Daniel. And he's back trying to chase him. That was a nice 1-2. Into a nice oblique kick there as well. But yeah, he's gonna be in a tough spot trying to chase Izzy along this fence line.
Yeah, he is. Izzy's so good at moving around and swimming down the outside of the octagon. And oh, there's a takedown again. Can he get him this time? He does.
Yeah.
Big two bang.
I just like to see a competitive fight. I'm not cheering for Izzy, by the way, guys. Oh, for Daniel. Here we go inside control, though. Daniel gets what he wants. Got 3 minutes to work. Half guard transition. Stop there. After Daniel did a knee on belly fake, tries to hit the sprawl, double up twice, excuse me, that was a fake into it. Now gets the half guard bomb. Nice work from Izzy. Let's see if Daniel goes for an instant transition. He does, postures up. Izzy's gonna have to remember that one. Double shot from Izzy. Let's see who fakes first. No fake from Izzy. Saw Daniel through a punch, so went straight to the full guard transition. Got it, snuck it in there. Foot on hip fake now. One shot to the left. Another shot. Mix up the timing for the transition. Build some GA. Nice work from Daniel, reading the foot on the hips there, though, and slicing. Good work.
Extremely good work. Nice stuff in this second round. You know, staying on top and finding his spots where he could do damage. And it's Izzy just trying to build that GA, trying to get to that full guard, trying to get back to his feet.
Right.
But, oh, that was sick. Let's see what he does with this. He's
He's
going to get up. He's going to get up.
Gets there. That was good work, though. Nice
It was.
drop, couple of shots on the hip. Nice slip. Counter left hook from Izzy. Now standing toe-to-toe with Dan. Feeling confident about that Holloway pick. Holloway pick, yeah, in those moments there. Dan trying to shell. Nice turning side kick lands, though. But you gotta remember all those straight punches Daniel took at the start of this round, Rob, as well as those takedowns that got stuffed. And he reshot as well, so you can't think the stamina is going to be too high on Dan, especially we're looking at IzzyEz here on Holloway, which will be, boosted by that massive cardio, 99.
Yeah, it's going to be tough as this fight goes into the later rounds. You know, Izzy fighting very economical right here and getting some good checks and leg kicks. And Daniel doing good work, though. I mean, it's still an even contested fight, but Izzy kind of opening up a little bit, putting pressure this time. Now in the clinch, landing some good shots.
I like the shot selection from Daniel. It's coming from a very, informed mind. He's thinking about the techniques. He's throwing a variety of techniques, but he's using them when you would want to use them, right? Where Izzy's now just trying to pressure with the boxing because he's starting to sneak ahead so he can afford to take a little damage to deal more damage to extend that lead. And he's also testing the hands of Daniel, who pulled out that leg kick with a big right hook. But
nice shots.
Could be 2 rounds to Izzy.
Could be. A couple nice takedowns, though, for Daniel, to even things up. A lot of ground and pound as well for Daniel and control time. So I have no idea how these first 2 rounds are being scored. You give 2 to Izzy?
Yeah, he's actually landing a lot of those inside leg kicks off that double jab as well.
Right.
Twice in the first round. There's another one there.
Here we go.
Gets a few more of them in. Will they touch? Dan says no.
Dan taunting again.
Content to walk straight back into the pocket, though, as well. Which is where Izzy was having a bunch of success.
Oh, man.
By Izzy. Yeah, Izzy's... you can't rush Izzy like this, right, Rob? If you come towards Izzy, he's going to see everything. Another high crotch, though. Nice work.
And this is what Daniel's doing to change the fight, to get some of his momentum back in his pocket. And let's see what he does here. I mean, the longer he's on the mat, the more he experiences Izzy's defense. Maybe he can make something happen.
Yeah, he's doing a great job with that. Gonna try and throw that more. Oh, going straight to sprawl from half guard. Okay. Let's see if Izzy goes for the get up.
Denied.
But he does cycle towards the cage. Daniel wisely hits the backside in the opposite direction. Doesn't takes that option away from him. No full guard roll from Izzy yet. Daniel content to ride this position. Let's see. Fakes the return to sprawl and then rolls onto the back.
Here we go. So limited options from this position. So we'll see what he does. Top mount or, arm bar. But he's controlling right now. And ooh, nice deny there.
Good job by Izzy. Roll back to backside. Let's see if he postures for the damage here. You got to think about damage from these positions and how much he's inflicted, how much he's got left.
Interesting choice. Gets the side control. Good stuff. Ooh, here we go.
Ooh, denies. There we go. But no posture up from Daniel here. Just wants to land these shots, get control time on the board. He faked that one even, and Izzy's going to roll back to half guard.
Yeah, this is a nice.
Now gets denied. Interesting choice from Daniel. He's probably trying to do things that Izzy doesn't expect, but
That's what I'm
Izzy's able
thinking.
to just, yeah, he's just flowing through these positions here, Rob, and avoiding all damage, really.
He is. But right now, I think Daniel is winning this round, holding Izzy down, which is not easy. Nice
Double take.
deny there. Yeah. But this position's hard if you're against someone very skilled to get anywhere besides these body shots, which are nice.
Yeah, he's probably waiting for
Oh,
that.
that flick
Nice.
though.
Backside went straight to it. I thought it might be a fake this time. Good job by Izzy. Says no, doesn't want to end up there. Body work from Daniel. Good stuff. Oh, Herb's already standing it up. I suppose they had spent more time in that position earlier. But 110 in the round. I mean, there's still enough for Izzy to land a couple of significant strikes and steal this thing. That jump turning sidekick will help, though. Keep the damage numbers in the favor of Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel needs to be careful that he does not get hit or rocked like that. Because that is the round for Izzy.
And again, he's trying to rush Izzy against the cage right there. Stepped in for a three-piece. Izzy says no. Was waiting for it. Slipped and rolled under. Good framing and a slip to the back. There's no time to lock in a sub, though. He probably will go for one. No, just short shots, working the chin a little. Roll to the backside. Wouldn't be surprised if he postures up here just to try and get a little bit of damage off. Oh, deny, though.
Izzy's
nice
on.
work.
Izzy's ready, and all that work, all that control, all that flowing on top just destroyed and canceled by two perfectly timed shots from Izzy. That's just how dangerous Izzy is. And now in his 4th and 5th round, Bailey, and like you mentioned earlier, he's going to have a lot of stamina. He's going to know what's going to happen. He's going to make those reads, and he's going to look really good. It's going to be tough for Daniel in his 4th and 5th.
Big high crotch. I think he's got a few of those, or one every round almost now. But he didn't really do anything with it. He tried to throw him with a guillotine at one point. Izzy stayed out of it, and Izzy's just got that kind of a ground game where he's just going to roll through the least dangerous position, keep himself out of damage until he finds an opportunity to get back to the feet. I mean, he didn't even go for the get up there. You know, he just waited till the ref stood it up. And this is where Daniel's standing toe-to-toe with him again, digging the left hand, another one. A boom.
Interesting. I wonder if Izzy is guessing like he's going to turn it, because every time Daniel's nailing that, he's getting it.
Yeah, I think he stopped one of those takedown attempts. But is he struggling with that a little bit?
He is, yeah, he is.
Dan has top position. All right, he's got 2 rounds. I mean, a fairly even fight. He could win these 2 and somehow scrape a decision. We don't really know how the first 3 have gone. He may have taken one of them, but I don't think he did. And there's the get up from Izzy. Wow.
Yeah, very nice get up. And that's what you want to see from Izzy. Now he's going to start letting his hands fly, and Daniel probably getting a little discouraged. Face plants, belly flops.
Yeah, Dan's just doing just staying in range, but also not like throwing. He's like being second to the punch, but leaving himself in range to get hit, because he'll close the distance, but then Izzy will beat him to the punch, so he'll absorb damage. So then he'll close the distance and absorb damage. He needs to like bridge that gap, fake the distance close, fake before his entries, get Izzy to step forward, and then try and counter. He can't just keep walking forward and trying to close distance, because he keeps getting picked apart like that every time, bro.
Yeah, oh my goodness, that was some excellent head movement by Daniel to alleviate some of that pressure, but Izzy hurting him again, and Izzy is starting to flow really nicely. Oh my God,
man.
slip, elbow, big shots, swinging. Daniel bobbleheading out there, oh my goodness.
We can't see his chin stat, but you've got to believe it's very low right now, taking a lot of shots. He's still recovering quite quickly. That's a nice single leg, but Izzy raids the rotation on that one. No problem. Back on the inside leg kick. 1, 4, 3.
Sick head movement by Daniel.
Yeah, and through that whole sequence, Daniel did nothing, you know, because he's kind of just a step behind.
One more. And one more punch. Oh, again, that looks nasty. Oh no, not again. Oh my God.
He's just making a mockery of him now, Rob. He's just taking
brutal.
The piss.
Oh
no
man,
block left as well there.
That lead leg is toast. Oh, runs into that uppercut. Ow!
Another drop. No stance switch from Daniel either. Just determined to stay in that southpaw. Still not switching stance.
Oh
wow.
Man, he's making him pay for all these takedowns.
He's got it. There we go. Shoots it. No, says Izzy.
Not this time.
There we go.
Uppercut.
All right, this could be it here.
Whoa.
Big hook, big uppercut. Now he follows him down to the mat. Oh, immediately slipped though. Full mount. Gets the posture up as well. Not done a lot of damage though, but this will do it. I mean, imagine if he had less health head than that. You know, that would have done a hell of a lot more.
That would have, but, you know, good little moment there. Daniel's not giving up. You saw a little taunt in that fourth, but Izzy is just looking phenomenal out here. Woo.
Yep, yes, he is indeed. Daniel trying his best, but he's just a step behind on the feet almost every time. Definitely freezing a little. Good head movement there, but I mean, the damage has already been done, you know?
Right, the damage has already been done. The damage distributed, and whoo, let's see. Daniel still has this 5th and final round and make something happen, but I have a feeling Izzy's gonna put on the pedal, break him, and take him out here in round number 5.
Like
Oh, there it is.
using Bruce Lee stance, which really makes him vulnerable to those leg kicks. And unfortunately,
sure.
he came out southpaw and got rocked and then dropped. He switched into southpaw. Is he trying to bait it so he can counter it? Oh, I mean, now he's using it against him. He checks that one. He shoots it. Doesn't get it. Now, here comes the uppercut on the break. There it is.
Vicious shots. Oh, here we go. This could be it here.
I mean, it's a pretty methodical game plan from Izzy, you know.
Oh, yeah. That lead
Dan's not
feint.
able to stop it right now.
No way, man. I mean, sheesh. Izzy
Going
looking
for
like
it.
oh, that poor leg. Needs some ice, Balian.
Yes. Try to land something there. Unable to. Gets a good timing on the takedown now. Now, if he gets a sub, Rob, I will freak out.
That would be extremely crazy. And Daniel has been able to get this fight to the mat almost every round. He just has to figure out a way to finish
And he's
Izzy
clearly
off.
He's clearly skilled on the mat as well. We've seen some interesting transitions from him, some interesting transitional fakes from him as well. So he's got a high level of ground game, does Daniel. Likes to open up with a lot of different options, throw a bunch of different looks at you. So you're not entirely sure about where he's going or if he's going to pass to mount, if he's going to look for side control. But every single time Izzy has been able to hit that sprawl, Rob. And once we've been in this position, it's just not been a problem for him. He's been denying all the backside transitions. He got stood up by the ref. He hasn't been going for the get up. And Daniel's just not able to advance.
Right, Daniel just unable to get to those dominant positions and do anything, you know, fight finishing worthy. And
Gets a
Izzy just
side
showing
control
great. Yeah, that was sweet by Izzy. Let's see if he stands up or just holds him here.
He might even try and just finish him. Now we're in half guard. He might change his mind about it. Doesn't want to get swept though. Daniel's done a great job with the head movement from the bottom as well. He's swept Izzy a few times from this position.
He has. It's always late in the round though. And I don't know if Izzy's calculating that and he lets it fly because he knows nothing could happen to him. But Izzy in the side saddle position, just letting the time run out. Like, yo, if you're gonna keep taking me down, I'm just gonna hold you and get this dub. You like that dub?
No, I said a mischievous animal behind me.
Oh, okay. Little
Yeah, I
tickle
mean,
on the calf.
this is tough for Dan. Obviously, there's a minute left in this fight, Rob. I really don't see many avenues to victory for Daniel. But Izzy, I mean, you saw him knock him down multiple times. You saw him jump on him and punch him. Do you think he's just trolling him right now?
I think so. I think he's just holding him down like, bro, you keep taking me down. I'm just going to hold you and elbow you in the face.
Yeah, Izzy trying to show off all the facets of his game. Looking smooth, Rob. I think that man wants a title shot.
I think so. I think he deserves it too.
Ooh,
That was a dirty combo.
oh, leg
He
kick
snapped
finish.
his leg. Oh, no. What a win.
That's
We don't
one
see
for
that too
the,
often.
That's one for the statistics, yeah, for the ESFL statistics at the end of the season. A leg kick TKO goes via the way of Izzy. Puts a finish to Daniel with about 20 seconds left on the clock, and add injury to insult already because there was a lot of it. He was jumping on him, punching him, and then you're holding him a little bit, but maybe that wasn't really trolling. But yeah, gets it done with leg kicks. I mean, that's one way to finish your opponent. Yeah, 40-35, that's a big scorecard as well. Rob, what do you think of Izzy's performance?
Flawless. He had to deal with those takedowns of Daniel coming in with some, you know, hot energy. He was coming in hyped, you know, that hype train, that DanielTheFreeman hype train, and Izzy just stomped it out with some vicious leg kicks. And every time he was taken down by those power, you know, those power shots, the power singles, I think they were, he was able just to stay calm, get the fight back to the feet. And then whenever he had those moments, I think it was the third round or I think it was the third round when we were thinking, Daniel might be winning this fight with control, with the big takedowns, with the shot selection on the ground, but Izzy gets up, cracks him with two big shots. And then this fight starts snowballing in his favor, Bailey, and he just puts on a striking clinic and buckles the leg of DanielTheFreeman.
Yeah, great performance. I mean, very, very good main event. Great card as well. 2 fights on there, Rob. We had what were just outstanding performances from both guys. Really getting us fired up, keeping the community energized throughout this time in the vacancy of the champion. But yeah, well, that is another card in the books, guys. ESFL 126. Don't forget, you can jump on the YouTube channel for the ESFL and watch back all the previous events. You go back and watch ESFL 50 if you want, mate. It's on there. Yeah, I remember ESFL 50. We had a good time. There's a ton on there. So yeah, but ESBC, I hear, have dropped a trailer. So I believe they've announced Deontay Wilder has been added to the roster. Speaking of boxing, tomorrow night, I believe we have the graphic. We have a Fight Night Champion event, guys. A super little special champion event. Rob, last week you did back-to-back commentary. Well, I'm doing it this week, mate. All right, no worries. So there we go. Fight Night Champion, though, guys. Not too many fights, but they are 10 and 12 rounds, so they will go a little further. And we've got some great matchups. That's Suave Jeremy taking on Malky Pablo as well. El Dark Sniper taking on Red Baron. And I'm excited. Tomorrow night, this is, guys. Same time tomorrow night. That's 8 o'clock in the UK, 3 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, there we are. And we have next week as well, ESFL 127. Of course, Zayaf will not be back. He is still taking a little hiatus there, but we're going to keep things moving on the Xbox side of things. Another great event for you guys as well. And lots of big names to look forward to. Should be a good event like last week, but the main event, God Ate My Big, taking on Jamie Bucks, a name we have not seen in a while, but there he is. And the winner of that one, when God Ate My Pig, Rob, he looked fantastic last week, right?
Oh, yeah, he did. He's been working hard in his game. His striking is excellent. His ground game is there as well. I mean, this guy is phenomenal.
Yeah. And I remember a time when, PlayStation, Xbox, different swings in terms of communities. But have a look at this Xbox card. You got God Ate My Pig, you got Jamie Bucks, you got CIA, Webcam, Fadenator, Holloway, Blake Tyler, Benny, EK Dirty, JC21, Spider, Killer Jake, Arambe, Ginja. Down on the bottom there, you got Satchmo Life, Warlike Uncle is back, Osin, Broomstick. I mean, that's a stacked card for you. Leax is back. Wow.
Damn.
So that is next Sunday, 9th of October. Next Saturday, the 9th of October. Tomorrow night is the Fight Night Champion event. Same time, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 o'clock in the UK. Great night of fights, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Yeah, we should be doing some ESBC stuff on this channel. We are the Esports Fight League, not exclusive to MMA. So hopefully that all goes well. When the beta drops, we'll give you more details when we can. Any final words from you?
I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I hope you guys enjoyed the UFC card today. It's going to be a good one. Bailey, and always a pleasure. Shout out to Feckett. Shout out to the boys in the back, and see you next Saturday. Hope you guys have an excellent and wonderful day.
Yep,
Mahalo.
Thank you very much, guys. Oh, bit of Hawaiian at the end there. Thank you for watching, guys. Appreciate you, as always. Had a good time. Hope you did as well. From myself, all the ESFL staff, Mr. Bruce Lee, Rob Feckett in the booth as well. We will see you tomorrow night for some boxing action. I will see you then. Take care.
Let's go!